I've got it just on the starting soon page. So, um, okay, so we'll let it sit here on the starting soon page. All right, guys, we're gonna start in just a few minutes. We're waiting on one person to get back with some batteries, so hang tight with us. And or if you're watching this recorded later, jump ahead till the screen disappears, and then you'll know it. We're ready to go. All right, all right. So we're just gonna chit chat here a little bit. Um, all right. So what you? Yeah, we were talking about the new one shot for Starfinder Band on the Run, and looking at some of the
That is a
characters.
radical rat.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome. Actually,
Yeah,
can I?
dude.
Let me see if I can put that up here. Actually, you know what? I'll just go to our main screen and we can see it. All right. Anyway, yeah. So what we were gonna do, we've got him here in our chat, and that's what we're talking about. Is this Rad here, the Yosoki keyboardist, and then you've got.
Wait, I just realized something. You see
Mhm.
that cord? I think he's actually mentally plugged into the keyboard.
I think so too. I think it is. That looks like an Exo Cortex. So he's actually like plugged into that thing. That looks pretty awesome. And
Oh,
then,
I wonder if he's like
and then you got the
both
rest of the
a
crew.
mechanic and like
He
one of the sorcerer things.
Oh, a Technomancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Ah,
Could be. Yeah. I'm still waiting for somebody to play me a really good Witch Warper. I think that would give. I think that would be a really good thing to have, because there's all kinds of weirdness that can happen. Tonight is actually going to be pretty weird. So yeah, you've got to deal with you guys got to deal with Navi, and then you basically got to board the Devastation arc, and you got to fight to get on that ship. And
oh, yay.
if you fly straight at that ship, all the drones will just eliminate you. So we're gonna have to do all kinds of different fleet combats, and there's all kinds of weirdness tonight. It's stuff that we've never done before.
And Hiroshi and I will be commandeering a cruiser.
Yeah. Now we did talk about. Now you guys are gonna run with two ships this time, right?
Yeah.
Two crews. Okay. All right. While we're getting ready, make sure that you've got your people assigned to the positions in each of the ships correctly, so that we can just get started.
Alright.
And yeah,
What's the name of the other ship again?
Starbrand is one of them, and then your ship is probably listed under your crew, under
There we
vehicles. Yeah. So wherever that no, not vehicles.
Yeah, I'm already put on.
Don,
or Hiroshi and I already put on for pilot and gunner respectively.
On which ship?
The Starbrand.
Starbrand. All right. All right. Who's going to be on the other ship?
Everyone else, unless if gaming wants to join us,
is gaming and gaming and Enzo and Havensmore on the other ship. I can't remember which ship. What was the? What's the name of the other ship? I can't remember.
We've got Phantom Ace.
Phantom Ace. That's right. Yeah. Let me take a quick check there. Make sure it's been set up right.
What's the whole split of the ships?
Well, because you're going into a fleet, so there was an extra ship, and we'll get to this in the game when you run across it, but they're going to give you basically a ship, and you have the option, since your ship is a destroyer that you guys pimped out, to run two ships. So if you want to run two ships, that's fine, because there's going to be a crap load of these. Basically, they're little Cylons that are just flying after you. Drones that are just coming crazy after. They're tiny interceptors.
Cylons, he means Corvette-sized murder robots.
Yes, Corvette-sized murder robots. They are working with a AI hive mind, and they're tiny interceptors, but they're fast, and they have enough power that if 4 of them were attacking you at one time, they probably could wipe you out. But you guys have a lot of power if you're just picking them one off at a time, but these are going to come out in hundreds against your fleet. And this is going to, all of those choices that we made earlier in this game are going to come to bear here. How many units we went to this place, that place, and the next one are all going to determine and affect your rolls tonight. So, all your bad decisions are going to come back
Oh
to bite
boy.
you.
If,
And
if
there's
that's
some,
gonna be so, I'm probably just gonna be on the one ship with everyone else.
yeah. I mean, that's it. It doesn't matter, but if you separate too much and you weaken your ship too much, these drones will eventually eat you guys alive. But
At worst, we have to ram the cruiser. At best, we get a free cruiser.
yeah, well, so what we're going to look at is yeah. I mean, that's the other thing. You could program it. I don't know, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to try, and you guys got to remind me because a lot of this, I have to also not only do the combat and keep up with the drones, but I got to tell you what's happening with the rest of the fleets. Um, if you guys picture all of the Star Wars battle scenes where, okay, Phantom
Being in
Menace,
space.
yeah, like when they went in, when Obi-Wan and um, Darth Vader,
Qui-Gon?
yeah, Darth Vader, when he and
What?
when before he was Darth Vader, what was his
Anakin.
Anakin? When Anakin and Obi-Wan flew in with their little Corvettes, they flew
Oh,
in
the
really
little fighter
tiny,
ships. Yeah.
and all hell was breaking loose with all the massive cruisers and everything else and everything. That's what's going on while we're fighting tonight. So that's why
Well,
it's going to get interesting.
I mean, given the fact that we're currently in capital ships, I'd say this is more like Star Trek.
Yeah,
Those fight scenes.
I mean, you are in capital ships at this level, but the intent is you got to get
big
on.
epic space battle. Yeah.
There's a big epic space battle, but you have to get to the airlock of the massive thing without getting shredded by all the drones. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. But I got to also remember to throw in the cinematics from all the other stuff that's going on. So kind of remind me.
Or, like I said, we can make our own airlock.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's going to be interesting. And this is well written, but it's kind of spread out over a bunch of pages. So when I'm looking at it, I have to I have to read ahead and things like that. So sometimes hopefully I've got it down close enough. But anyway, so tonight we're going to start where we left off. Can you give me a recap while we're waiting on him? Hopefully he'll be back in a minute. I mean, he did say he was coming back, right? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the last message I had from him was he was thinking we were canceling. I'm like, no, no, no. So, all right. So recap. We are in this room. Or no, actually, you just came into this room. Okay.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen the creatures. You guys rested 10 minutes, so make sure everybody's recharged. Your staminas, though, I mean, your resolve points are not going to be reset. So keep in mind that you don't want them to go to zero, but, don't reset them back because we are still in the same day, the same hour that we left.
Right.
Let's see. So you guys killed all of the fake Aslantes up here. You've reset the computers.
Right, the spies.
Yeah, they were spies trying to basically get in here to where the Starstone was.
Steal it, which is a bad idea.
You had, let me zoom in on this one because this is a huge map. We had the little baby Skidamander larva that were actual real Skidamanders, but got hit with the ray that made them younger again. Oh, my feet are killing me. And there's 4 of them guys floating around. And you guys, did you toss them in the null chamber or something? I think you guys took them with you, but they're not out where they can get hurt because they only have 6 hit points.
Over here where the cat is.
Oh
yeah,
that's what we did. We kind of let
Enzo's
babysit.
them.
Yeah, well, Enzo, yeah, it's kind of babysitting.
Enzo, but fucking
yeah,
everyone
Cat boy.
The cat boy, because he's not here tonight. He's going to babysit Skidamanders. That's right. All right. Ches is amazing, or keeping the Skidamander larva amazed with his cheese wheels and feeding them because they're hungry, and he's playing mama cat to these guys while we're chilling out. Okay. Well, All right. Well, someone. All right. Let's bring Enzo's character in, and one person take over Enzo until he gets here, and one person take over Havensmore till he gets here, and we'll just get started.
Oh shit! 1 sec, I'll be right back. I gotta go deal something something for the dog's just barking.
All right.
I will be as fast as I can.
It's fine. Wait, we'll wait for you. All right, let me zoom this down a little bit so that we can see the best here. All right, so I'm gonna leave him up because it's nice to see them big, what they really look like. I'm all sweaty from being down on the beach. It's not really a beach. It's a little river, but it was hot down there. And everything they told us, they could have told us in an email, but they made us all walk down there with no parking. Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna spin the wheel.
All right. So. Okay. They got me yawning. Damn it. I didn't get a monster today, so I'm getting I didn't go to the grocery store. I don't have any food or drink or anything, but we went out to eat. All right.
Well, thank you. Guess what this is?
What? It just flew right by me. What did you say?
I'll try and guess what this drink is.
What is it?
It's a mixture of pineapple soda and Pepsi.
Oh, okay.
It's got a color consistency almost like tea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, speaking of like the monster drink thing, I'm watching iZombie. I know it's an old thing. It's been out for like 5 years. But you know,
Is
the
that
whole
one that the zombie falls in love with a person?
the zombie is able to control and maintain human emotions if they eat enough of the brains, and they can they can act human if they get a steady supply of brains.
This one's able to like solve crimes.
Right. She's helping out she works in the morgue now, and she was going to be a great doctor, and then she went to a party. She never goes to parties, so her boyfriend said, go to the party. You're getting ready to graduate or getting ready to do your internship. Go have some fun. She went to the party, and everybody freaks out. The boat's caught on fire, and people are dying left and right. And she wakes up in a body bag, and it turns out that they infected her, and the other people were on the zombie, and then zombie boat, and most of them died in fire. But yeah, the whole thing is that they did this little drug, and it mixed with this Max Rager stuff, which is basically like pumped up Monster and Red Bull together, and the Tatterine and all the other things in there mixed with this drug that was cut with something else, and that whatever it was cut with made them into these zombies. And now if they just scratch somebody with their finger, they can turn the people into a zombie. They just take their fingernail. They don't have to bite them even. They just take their fingernail and just scratch it, and it makes the human bleed, and then they become it. So I'm only a couple of seasons in, but their whole thing is they're trying to find a solution to it. And you know, you got the bad guys from Max Rager. You got the police trying to not figure out, and then trying to hide that you're a zombie from everybody.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, but it's really cool, and the girls
The dogs are fighting over a slice of fish that was dropped into their bowl for some reason.
It probably fell off a cabinet or something.
She
probably.
Now that she's a zombie, she can also like attain traits from people's brains that she eats.
Yeah, and it turns out all of them can. So whatever they eat, they act like they're that person. So
what?
Yeah, and she can get visions of memories and stuff of the people's brains they eat. So we were talking about the TV show iZombie on Netflix.
Oh,
I was just killing time waiting for you to get back. So
sorry,
but yeah, okay. Enzo looks like he's trying to get on.
Hey there, what's happening?
There you are, man. All right,
we're fighting a bug man.
We're just killing time. We were talking about iZombie on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
And we were
Sweet Tooth.
Yeah. So okay. Havensmore, he'll be here. He went to go get batteries. I guess his headset died or whatever. So just someone play him until we get there.
I'm watching Sweet Tooth.
Have you? I haven't seen it. I see
good.
it up all the time, and it's like on the top of my list, but I haven't looked at it. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was gonna be, but I actually really like it.
Cool.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
about 3 or 4 episodes into it, and
I
it's
finished
pretty
it,
good.
and I want more.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, I just saw.
Okay.
I think I just saw Onan just briefly start to type something, then stop
Yeah.
because
Okay.
I think he said he's.
Yeah,
getting back.
he just turned green on Discord, so he'll be in a second. Okay.
Man.
One of the things I'm
Oh, someone's playing Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories.
What gaming? Another show that's cool is Ragnarok.
Ragnarok?
Yeah,
hello.
it's like, oh, there you are. You can hear you now.
Oh yeah. Did you hear what I was recommending?
No,
Or at least what
you
I.
you went blank.
Damn it.
That's all right. Tell me what you were recommending.
Well, I haven't seen the first episode completely, just the first bit, but Awake.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I mean, I saw that in the list, but I haven't watched it yet. So I wonder if that's gonna be good.
What did you say?
Awake?
Awake.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Loki was good.
Yeah.
First episode of Loki.
Loki was
super
good. I like Loki, and I think
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do it kind of like they did with the Scarlet Witch. It's gonna be like every week you're gonna see something. It's gonna be like what? Every week's gonna be something that's gonna shock you. I think.
Oh, hey, have any of you seen Bad Batch?
No, I haven't
Yes.
yet.
Yes. Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh god,
great.
it's so good.
Is it?
Yes.
Because
Awesome.
I have that
They're
on
only
my list.
23-minute episodes, so yeah, check it out.
All right. Havensmore's here,
Yeah.
but he's not in there. There he is. No, gaming's back in. Okay. You got your headphones on?
All right, what have I missed?
Nothing. Oh yeah, that's true. You missed 1 week.
There's a giant plant moonside spaceship tearing up Absalom Station.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I was here for part of that. Did
We
we
coerce
board it?
with demons.
Yeah. Let's give us a quick run.
Well, there's not anything attacking the station right now. It's on its way.
Yeah, the last thing I remember was we had diffused a angry mob, and Havens Morfar had used some of his monumentous wealth to acquire this ship and others to evacuate those who wanted to leave the station.
Right.
And
So we didn't acquire that ship. That's a luxury yacht. We acquired a heavy cruiser
Yeah, a bigger.
for the transportation of the populace, and then also the stewards gave us a war vessel called Starbrand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for that fight. I remember killing those guys.
Yeah. And we had those guys.
Phantom, did you ever figure out what at the bottom of that list where it says complement 40 meant?
That's the number of people that are assigned to the ship currently.
So we have 40 people already on that ship that we know nothing about.
We know nothing about, but that's basically the way that it works. They're like your junior. Like when you say shoot, they're the ones that do it. So you give the orders and they do it. So yeah, they're the red shirts. They're the engineers that when you tell to do stuff, if you tell navigation, they're the ones that make sure the engines do it.
So if you remember in Star Wars, like when they're walking along the dais above everybody, and then the crewmen are down below.
Yeah,
yep.
That's exactly
kind of what it's like.
And Starfinder does something really similar to that. And then as you get in the bigger ships, it'll say chief engineer, and then you'll have like 5 engineers under you, and then they're the managers of 20 more people and stuff like that when you get into big ships. So
bureaucracy.
Yeah. So the other thing we did last week is we were down at the core where they keep the Starstone,
and a bunch of Aslanti disguised as the guards for the Starstone tried to steal it.
Yep.
Real quick, I wanna touch a little bit more on the Starbrand. I know we're not using it today, but Screw Loose, you're listed as the pilot.
Oh yeah, we will be using it
Oh,
today.
should I change that?
We'll be
to
using it.
engineer?
Oh,
We'll be using
okay.
it tonight. Yeah.
Okay. So hold on. So I have Screw Loose as the pilot and Hiroshi as the gunner.
Yeah.
So you want me to change you to the engineer?
I can change myself to the engineer if you think that'd be a better use of my skills.
All right. So
Well, we don't have that many pilots anymore, so
we
Alright,
have
take his pilot.
you have two vehicles,
Thank
right? You have the Star Brand. Was that a heavy cruiser? And then you've got a destroyer that you have, your Phantom Ace. So there's two ships. All right. So,
yeah. So Screw Loose is a pilot, and then Enzo is a pilot. Let me double check my sheet. I might have piloting ranks, but I will be on the Phantom Ace because
Okay.
NPC crew.
Right. And where is Ches and gaming?
I think Ches should stick to the Phantom Ace.
I don't want to make that decision for him while he's at work.
That's fine.
Well, we're also flying today, aren't we?
We're flying tonight, so he won't be able to. I mean, the Star. I think this one is just for tonight. I think the Star Brand is just for tonight. It might go further, but I haven't read ahead to see if that's going to be again in the next book. But there's
I
one
can't
mission
use this
tonight
ship,
that you're
I
going
will
to use
punch
it.
Something.
So you guys
Well,
are.
if we want to, and it comes up that we need a mysticism roll
Yeah.
on the Star Brand, we can use Ches for that. Because I have NPCs
that
that can mysticize for the Phantom Ace.
Right. So you got
All right.
Borlin. So put Ches on there with those guys, and then
Hold on. Science officer is Ches, because
And
we don't have a
you've
magic
got-
officer.
and you've got gaming. His guy Reinhold. Where do you have him sitting?
Reinhold?
Yeah. Which ship?
Mhm.
No idea.
It's probably on.
Uh,
It's probably in the Phantom Ace. Right. What is he in? Let me see here.
Reinhold
So-
is that as captain of the Phantom.
Okay,
Ace.
Captain of the Phantom Ace. Then. Okay. So where is?
All right, so just to let everybody know, I do have a TOT piloting 26.
Okay. So then we need to put Enzo back in. Well, Enzo, what's your piloting?
Higher than
he's
mine.
Pilot.
So yeah, he's gonna have to
Ace.
pilot the
He's
Ace.
pilot. Are we
then.
level 16 still?
No, we
17.
are currently level. Let me check.
17.
17.
All right. So.
All right, so Reinhold's captain. Let me
I think we hit 18 tonight.
delete
My
this.
piloting is going to be 33.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to put you as the pilot then. So
Of what?
Of
and
Ace.
a Phantom Ace.
Okay. Yeah.
If that's
the one I
okay.
wanna be on. Yeah, that's the one I want.
I
right?
That's the one you
actually
want.
like-
That's your ship. So yeah.
Yeah.
I would actually like a PC captain on the Star Brand.
Well, you could put Ches as captain.
Hold on. It's his ship. I'm a little confused. What does that mean?
No, I just meant never mind. That's
It's
that's
the
No,
ship
like,
that's the
that
one he's used to.
Captain
The other
Wall.
one's a new ship. I'm
It's the
just
ship
saying
we've
that's
been
the
using.
ship you guys
Right.
were on. That's a new ship
All
coming.
right.
That's all I meant.
Okay,
I don't
so
take ownership of it.
Nobody owns it. It's part of the whatever.
I own it. It's my ship.
The
I
Phantom
will
Ace.
shoot you. As much work as I put into
Okay,
this, you can
just-
just right off right now.
Move on. We got to
No,
get
the
started.
Starbrand.
It's 8:30. Come on, we're not even started yet.
Fine,
and we're not gonna have.
fine.
We're not gonna have. Just keep working on it because we're not doing Star Battle yet. We got to fight this guy first. We got to deal with.
All right,
Right.
all right.
We got to
Right.
deal with Niran. Okay, so we are in. What's the room number so I can get in the right page here? E5. Okay. All right. So you guys just finished turn on the Western auxiliary generators. Now we're going to the. Let's see. Did you guys fought Necrea down here, right? Necrea.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
And we are now walking into the northern auxiliary generators here. You guys are right here at the airlock doors. And
Roll 20 is messed up for me.
is it? Go ahead and hit refresh on it. Let me hit mine too. Let me hit my refresh first, and then it'll catch up with you guys. Okay. All right. All right.
Who were you talking about that we fought?
Necrea?
The machine angel lady.
No, we did not fight her. We
You talked to her.
appeased her.
Oh,
We
that's right.
appeased
Yeah,
her.
yeah. So, but
Appeased
yeah, you
the great machine.
yeah, this girl down here, you talked with her, yeah, and you appeased her, so you did not, yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, the hot light
Yes,
chick. Okay, all right. I don't know what else to say. She's a unique individual entity.
She
Maybe
found me
next time,
very unique for whatever reason. You never explained that.
That's true. We never did explain that,
Certain
but now
Slicer Man.
now she's not there, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Um,
Yep.
Okay. All right, here we go. So in this room, dozens of chairs are arranged before a large black display screen that wraps around the southern wall of this room. And let me move him out of the way first so you can see the room.
why don't you
And
make him smaller?
yeah, I just want the crew to see him when we introduce him. I mean, he's going to make him. He is just a normal size medium. So let me zoom in a little bit here because it's hard to see on the stream. There we go. Okay. There's several large standing desks set behind them at the center of the floor. The auxiliary reactor chambers stand against the west wall, dull and dead like the others. Explosive bullet-shaped canisters are taped and secured to every wall and corner in the room. See all these little red things?
Oh, fuck.
This is TNT, dynamite, C4, everything combined together, whatever you want to call it.
Space Boom.
Yeah, this is Space Boom. So this area is the viewing chamber for the Starstone, so that they can. This is where they can actually see the Starstone in here. They can monitor it. This is the most secure chamber of the auxiliary reactors level. Religious scholars can request access to the computers here. Many believe that Starstone can still grant the powers of a god, as it's fabled to have done in the Age of Lost Galarian, and scholars wish to study this possibility. However, no one in recent history has entered the Starstone chamber to test this theory. Driven by strange logic and esoteric motives, Niran believes the Starstone has remained in the hands of the descendants of Galarian for too long, and that it should be given to someone else. He doesn't even care who gets it, even if it means it goes to the Civs. When you come in, all right, you guys ready to come in? When you come in, he greets you. All right, let me see if I can get his voice down, because he's a pompous ass.
No.
How far can we move in? Because I am pretty big.
Yeah, you can go ahead and move in, but there's like, these are like, these are desks. I'm not sure what these things actually are. I think they're chairs. I think these are just chairs. So yeah.
Okay. Well, the problem is I got to walk by all of that, and I'm not really sure where I can go. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, he is just a normal medium creature. Let me say he's right here.
So I can go right there.
Yeah, you can come on in the room. You guys can all come in.
I'm going to stay behind Hiroshi because I'm smart.
Yep. So you guys just come on in. He goes, "Come on in." Wait, no, he doesn't say that. Wait. He's more like Lucifer. He's more like Lucifer. I don't know if I can do a British accent.
Fuck.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Like that?
Oh, welcome, gentlemen. Come in. Oh, you're just about, it's just about time for my, greatest trick here. I think the Starstone should be freed.
No.
And, yeah, you guys are welcome to ask him questions. And, he does say, but time is of the essence. As you can see, I've rigged this entire room to explode. And he has the detonator in his fingers.
Well, I do not think the Starstone needs to be freed. At least, explosion related.
Yeah, somebody roll me a culture, maybe, or physical science. Maybe you can find out more about this guy, because he's a very unique creature. Physical science, okay.
Hold on. Give me just a second.
Okay.
Everything's really slow on roll 20 right now for me.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
I'm trying to scroll on my sheet. It's like trying to scroll my map.
It's okay enough for here. You don't know this person specifically, but you do know that he is an outsider from the dimension of time. He views different eras more like physical places than passing moments. He alters the past and future, and he's a Time Lord. Let's just say he's a Time Lord.
So he's got 2 hearts, 3 lungs, 2
Yeah.
stomachs.
Well, no, he's not a Doctor Who. He's the other guys, the Time Lords.
Well, that's
Yeah, I
the
know.
Time Lord
In
is
theory,
actually
they're
the
supposed
race.
to be. Yeah, it's supposed to be that.
Yeah,
and he thought he was one for all those years, or now she thought. But anyway, that's another thing that was stupid, that people changed something for 50 years.
Layers at Star Trek.
Yeah, and rewriting the Star Wars, which are getting ready to rewrite when they throw in the girl from
Ashoka.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, no, the new one is coming in. They're taking the girl from Marvel and from Doctor Who.
Omega.
Yeah, I don't remember what they're called in what she's called in
Rey.
Star Wars. The redhead from Jumanji and the tight little outfit.
her.
Yeah, she's coming to Star
Kyrian.
Wars. Yeah, she's coming
Kyrian.
to, and and she's gonna.
Yeah, she's gonna be Mara Jade.
Yes.
Woo, fuck yeah.
Luke's wife. Yes, that's it. Yeah, so
Also,
that's going to change all of
also-
Star Wars too.
Gillian.
But yeah.
Karen Gillian.
Yes, Gillian.
So
Karen
they're
Gillian.
going. So they're going to ignore all of the sequels. Okay, I'm fine.
I'm
with
on
that.
board.
Yeah, so just like that. This guy's here to screw things up. Let's go with that. He's trying to make things timey-wimey and change the past and history. And you've already went through and experienced the Skittermanders turning back in age to infants, and you have you've seen other things look like people were stuck in time loops, looked like they were aging and non-aging and back and forth. That's
Quick
cool.
question.
Yeah.
All these explosives that we can see, can I see that? Are they on a wireless detonator?
The detonator is in his hand, and
But it is wireless.
but it's also technology that you haven't seen before. It's because this is
Signal is a signal.
and
Well, okay. So the reason I asked is because, just for giggles, I would like to send a telepathic message to Enzo
okay.
to activate that signal jammer
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Okay.
that he still has.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, and we'll get to whether that works or not. But yeah, so we'll see what happens.
I would like to distract him with. Well, I don't understand your meaning, but I do love your new suit.
Well,
A very high class deal.
yeah, and he's like,
As you can see, I am very neat and tidy. I do like to clean up after every fight.
and he's like,
I am almost choking on fries.
it's like I appreciate that. It's always well to take pride in what you wear and how you present yourself. I totally agree.
I'm just imagining Enzo sitting back here with Screwless eating fries and then choking.
Yeah. So
You're gonna make me choke again.
all right. So yeah. So he's got this in his hand, and he's just kind of. You can tell he hasn't just blown it up. He's got everything set. It's ready to blow, and he's kind of double checking things and looking at things.
It looks like he's just gonna blow the generators, though.
Well, it says that his intent is to blow everything, and that the generators will cause a chain reaction, which will blow the rest of it. So the question is, if you want to find out more, you can ask questions. You can, there's a few things here you can do. So let's.
I would
tell me what you
like
want.
to ask a question out of character.
Out of character.
Is it possible?
Okay.
Because
Go ahead.
it's a mechanical question.
Okay.
Because real world is plausible. I don't know if it applies here.
Okay.
Can we remotely remove the targeted generators from the open circuit that is the generator command? Basically, isolate them into their own closed circuit. That way, if he blows them, they don't feed back into the other ones.
I don't think you can do that remotely. I think that would be a physical thing that would take time to do.
I wonder if the
like
explosives are
rewiring things.
What kind of explosives are these? Can you set
Space
them to
boomium.
fire damage?
The explosives. Let me see. It is listed here. Let me read exactly what it is. Okay. The bombs consist of more than a dozen charges designed to destroy the auxiliary generators here, causing a large amount of collateral damage. And it also has some other side effects that go with it besides sonic. There's temporal, and then there's some fortitude things, and then there's a lot that goes on when this thing blows. So
Oh,
My
sorry about
only
that.
question is,
yeah.
if there's an alternative way of exploding them, like they accidentally take fire damage or electric damage.
No, I mean, if it's like dynamite TNT, any spark will just set the whole thing off.
Yeah.
The only way to nullify them would literally be to soak them in water or somehow place every single explosive inside a null space chamber.
Yeah, and the way that this is, it's not saying, but a lot of this is sonic damage and not just fire.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know, but it's not just the explosion, but it's a time. He's a time lord, so this is going to be temporal manipulation. There's going to be all kinds of weirdness happening.
Quantum physics.
Yeah, there's going to be quantum level physics stuff here. Like stuff's going to be moving faster than the speed of light type stuff, and it's going to be all kinds of weirdness.
Dead metaphysics.
Yeah, so this isn't your normal. Yeah, I mean, it says if you're near the charge, it's, yeah, I can't tell you how much, but it's enough to fucking kill all of you. It will enough that, okay, I'm looking at Balian's character, and if you add his top line and his third line, with one blast of this, if it hit max damage, you would be dead. So
hold on, that's not all. Give me 1 second while I try to scroll.
Yeah, there's a lot more to this.
Temporary hit points.
Yeah, I have temporary hit points. If my character sheet would load.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying it's closer to 300 points of damage. We're talking about this is not a little bit of damage.
70.
So anyway.
22.
Is everybody having problems with Roll20? Because I cannot do anything.
What is? I mean, we haven't moved anything. Is it just freezing?
It's just lagging really bad. Like
my character, I can't click on my level. I tried to upgrade it, and now he's level 6 instead of 16.
Oh man!
Hold on, don't do anything. Let me touch it.
I mean, it's just.
Which browser are you using? Because I'm starting to get a thing that my Opera one, which is one I've used for all this years now that we've been doing this. It's saying that it's not supported anymore. So it's saying that I got to use Google Chrome or something.
What level operative are you?
16 operative, 1 soldier.
Okay.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be level 17?
Yeah, 16 and 1. He's a multi-class, so 17 total. Yeah.
All right, so I just fixed that for you. You're a 16-1 now.
All right, so now you see if you can see it.
Can you see it?
No, my character sheet is completely locked up.
Okay. Then you close your.
I cannot do anything.
You might want to.
Using Firefox, not even using Chrome.
Okay.
You might want to close out the whole browser, like shut down the browser, and then fire it back up.
But also, when you do that, go into your Control Alt and Delete and go in and close all the other ones if it's left open, so that you make a new instance when it opens, and you don't have any background ones running that you can't see.
True that.
Because that's probably what hung. One of those probably hung, and even in closing it, it won't fix it. So, anyway, so go ahead and do that. So let's just role play this for now with the voice on Discord, and while we've hopefully Roll20 will catch up. Okay.
I want to make a perception check on his gear, because if he's like something I haven't seen before, I want to make note of his gear. I want Faith to make note of that gear.
Okay. So you want to see what he's carrying? Okay.
Well, it's not necessarily that I want to figure it out. I mean, I would like to figure it out, but I want to make note of tech that I've never seen.
Okay. All right.
So
let's see. Near and reactor.
Give me just a minute so I can get down to perception.
All right. Let me pop.
Yeah, like I open my character sheet and I have to wait a couple of seconds before I can get to it.
Mine's at least coming up fairly good. Yeah. Okay. So you kind of want to see what kind of gear he's got. I mean, you can talk to him too. You know.
Nice. It's opening kind of fast. So.
All right. So I'm gonna start talking to him like,
He only has one weapon. He's just got two of them. So I can tell you exactly what that is, and you can see it.
So I'm gonna.
It's actually.
Balian would ask, what kind of weapon that is. He's a weapons expert, and he's never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, those. And you ask him, and he says, you do appreciate weaponry. These are Vorpal Apocalypse Devastation blades, and I have two of them.
Well, I would hope I appreciate good weaponry, being the CEO of Yggdrasil Industries, or what we commonly refer to as Iggy Tech.
I see. Well,
maybe you've heard of us.
I move through time, and they're just all errors, and thousands of years are just a moment to me. They're just a physical location to me. So and eventually I probably would have ran across your little company at some point in my millennials of being around.
Hey, you know what? He's not going to shirk at that comment compared to what that guy is.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not an affront to you. It's just that I've lived for millions of years, and and on a different plane. So it's not like this is my plane. I'm on the temporal plane.
Yeah. Well, hopefully one day I might be able to recreate that, in honor of such an occasion.
All right. So
blades, you'll say.
Yes. Vorpal Apocalyptic Devastation blades. To be certain.
Roshi in the back. Those sound dangerous.
They are.
Do they talk to you?
No, but I do have them named.
Oh, good Lord.
Why did you name them?
Well, this one's Bonnie and this one's Clyde.
Does that mean they're both going to die?
Yeah. They leave devastation in their wake and they go down fighting. So, yeah. And he says, they do a significant amount of damage, enough to pretty much take most of your stamina. So. He says, but
I've already been hitting up into walls. Thank you very much.
He says, but excuse me, I'm so rude. I don't know about this. You may call me Niran. And it's like, I am probably something you've never run across. I'm a collection of moments, memories, and impulses that acting on this material plane just as you are.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but do you mind if I record this? Because you're quite indeed correct that we have never come across someone quite like you.
Oh, you are more than welcome to record me and my physical prowess and beauty at this material plane. I am definitely different on every plane.
All right, Faith, you heard the man. Rock on. And I'll start recording.
All right. And
a couple of lights on my suit just light up, pointing at him.
And he's like, oh, well, as I said before, my name is Niran, and I am a collection of moments, memories, and impulses that act on the material plane just as you are. And I am going to destroy this and get this Starstone to someone else. You guys have had it long enough, and you just don't know what to do with it.
We've had it long enough. We didn't even know what it was. We're just down here to fix stuff so we can save the people upstairs.
Well, we're talking about your whole race here.
How about you explain what the purpose of the stone is?
Well, you guys have only been using a fraction of its potential as just a navigation beam. Basically, you're using this godlike powerful stone to be a lighthouse. Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know that. So what more could we use it for? Like, what would you suggest we use it for? Because we would be more than happy to make use of its full potential. Like I said, they just told us to come down here and fix stuff because stuff's upstairs being terrorized.
And he says, well,
I mean, do you?
I guess that
do you
explains why people are here to steal it.
yeah.
Yes. Could it possibly be used for, you know, like one of my crystals?
Yeah, he says,
I'm hovering like
Yeah.
4 of them,
and he's like,
around my finger.
he's like, I've watched some of your ancient movies with the stones and the guy with the fingers and snapping them, but this Starstone and the city of Absalom have an oversized impact in time since they were pulled out of the depths of Galarion Sea. If I leave it as B, it will remain, pulling fate toward it in a swirl. I wish to free eternity from its gravitational pull.
But do you know the consequences of doing that?
I don't think we do.
Well, we do. The station will be destroyed.
Yeah, so
Yeah, pretty
millions
much it
will
will be.
die.
Fair point.
Yeah,
Yeah, fair
and
point. Yes.
it
So,
says that.
What about the answer to my question?
Tell me the short answer again. I mean, short question again.
He said we're not even
use it
using
for.
it to its
Right.
full potential.
Yeah.
How could we do so to better ourselves to leave it where it is?
Let
Or
me
move it,
see.
but still keep it to make him think better of us.
Yeah, and he's like,
um,
I think that your time is done with the stone. I think that it's already on a different path. I'm here to adjust that path so that it can end back where it should be. I think telling you all of this is moot because I'm going to destroy this place. So
I'm gonna look back and give a hand signal to our rat buddy. Is it ready?
Screw will nod.
If
Oh,
I
someone on Twitch just
subtly-
asked if they could eat the stone.
well, remember the stone. Remember the stone is in here. Let me tell you a little bit more about that. The stone is kind of a strange beam that has caught the Starstone. Seems to be holding it fast, even in planes where it was not meant to stay still. Time has begun to congeal around the reactor. So the Starstone is here, and picture like beams
So it's
of
it's a metaphysical
yeah.
entity.
Yeah, all this is being held inside of this armored, protected room that you're able to see in
Okay.
there. But okay, if you think about like Doctor Who, where he had a black hole that he was in that powered.
Right.
This
So
is,
now my opinion has shifted on so many levels.
yeah, this
Oh,
is
now
what
I see
this
we
is.
have-
This is crazy.
Now
stuff.
I see we have 2 options.
Yeah.
Either one, I could ask if I could try to absorb the stone into my person. Or 2,
Nope.
Hold on, we'll get to that.
Okay, go
Or
ahead.
2, we return it back to where it should be, because if it's not supposed to be here and it's going to cause issues, those issues might be worse than just the destruction of this station.
Exactly.
But we also need to find a way of how to remove it without destroying the station.
Well,
There's also the fact that the Starstone is basically the fast travel back to Absalom Station.
right. But what's happening is the Devastation arc now is close enough that it's hitting this with a beam. So this seems like you're going to have to get the Devastation arc and shut down something so that it can be put back into its
Stabilized.
normal time zone and everything else. Right now,
Okay.
like, yeah, so I don't think it's anything you can even do here. First of all, you can't even get in this room.
Right.
And it's this beam, this new beam that came when the Devastation arc appeared that's causing all this temporal anomalies all in here and causing the
Okay.
reactors to shut down and everything else. So it's
Gotcha. Well, then
Yeah.
let me propose 2 ideas
Okay.
to, I forgot this guy's name.
Niran.
Niren.
Mhm.
Can I, while he's
So-
doing that, can I subtly try to activate that?
Yeah.
Jamming.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for
yeah, the
it.
jamming.
Roll engineering. I
So,
guess. Yeah.
you push a button. I'm
Yeah, I mean
confused.
you can just but let's just see if you
Wouldn't-
activate
Well, I
this
mean,
stuff.
my take 10 is 41. So.
Okay. So yeah, you activate it. It seems that he has a detonator that the signals are jumping all over the place like it's a random signal generator. So I don't think that you will be able to hack it. It's not gonna. It's
Well, no,
not.
a signal jammer just
Hack
jams
it,
all.
just
A signal
just try
jammer
to jam
blocks
it.
all.
I understand,
waves.
but because he is a being that is out of
Right.
phase,
And that part I understand.
that's what's making it even harder.
Okay.
It seems like it jams it, then it lets it go, then
Right.
it jams it, lets
So
it go.
basically-
Yeah.
Your little jammer stick would be going click, 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 click,
Yeah.
click, and every click is it jamming the new signal.
Right. It's like it's trying to catch it, but it just can't. It can't hold. It can't grab it all the way. So that's all we
Right.
know at this point. And some of
Um,
that can be because the time shifts back and forth, minutes and seconds, or it could be anything that.
Ow.
So
So
anyway.
my first proposal.
Telepathically, can I communicate back to you?
Yeah, you can. I have a machine telepathy cluster, so if you think something, I can hear it.
All right. I might be able to knock this guy out in one shot.
I don't think so.
Oh,
So my first proposition is because of the information we just received, we go to the Devastation Arc and close it off, or shut whatever off we need to, so this stone can be returned to its proper place. And or in case something doesn't go as planned, we could pull a page out of Guardians of the Galaxy, and we could like all join hands, and each of us could absorb a piece of this stone. That way,
Well,
it doesn't exist.
Well, remember, you're not able to get to this stone right now, so you're not gonna be able to do
Right,
Guardians
but
of the Galaxy. You can't get to it physically.
We're gonna take a page out of Guardians of the Galaxy. I'd rather do a dance off.
Yeah, we can do a dance off. He would probably
Well, yeah,
enjoy
so,
that
like-
actually. But anyway, so here's the deal.
See, here's
Let's.
well, he could pull it out of there.
All right, so why don't you finish asking him questions and then decide what's going to happen? So there's still a lot of questions to
Is
ask.
there any other way? I'll ask you, is there any other way that we can avoid this, so we can finish this without the loss of life on the station?
You're asking him that directly? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he
let's-
seems like a
no,
you know,
it's-
if he's trying to
he is.
save
He says
time and all.
he
whatever.
says the answer is so obvious, I thought you would have guessed it yourself. You wish the Starstone to remain where it is. I wish to see its situation change, and I'll change it myself if I have to. And let me see. I think you kind of asked across two questions. Let me see what the other answer was. But that's
Have it say move it elsewhere.
Well, hold on.
That's the
and
impasse.
okay. Remember though, the lady you talked to in the other room is trying to protect the Starstone. So if you want to ask some questions
Right.
about what the hell's going on with her, you can ask that too.
Well, that was going to be my
Or
next
even-
series of questions.
Okay. So
But that's what I was leading up to with what can we do to leave it in place?
Right.
Can we go to the Devastation Arc, or can we do something to protect it, like, absorb it into ourselves or some bullshit like that?
okay. Well,
I'll ask the question about her.
okay. So she said, you're asking why isn't the Spectre trying to stop you? And he says, they would try if they could see me. They are, as ever, so very focused.
But then why can I see you?
Because I allow it.
Well, thank you.
That's kind of the short answer. Yeah. So
Because
But-
you'll
I like your wings, by the way.
yeah, is anybody going to ask? You see him kind of playing with it, and he's playing with the detonator, but he's just not. He's just kind of flipping up the cover, and he's kind of fidgeting with it.
What's the obvious answer that we can't foresee to, protect the Starstone and keep it where it is?
Why don't you ask him why he hadn't blown it up yet?
yeah.
Also, why
that's
haven't you blown it up?
Yet.
And he's like, silly sentiment for the people here, I suppose. It's ridiculous. Why should it matter? They would still be there in the past.
But not the future.
He said, I never really wanted to let's see if they convince him to detonate but not give up plans. He says, I never really wanted to cut their time short. I came here to take the Starstone without having to harm them. If it weren't for you, I guess I could have done it. Very well. It is wrong of me to spend these people's lives for my ambition. I will wager my own time against yours. Let's see who can take hold of this moment and end the other first. And he initiates combat. And he will start with his time stop ability. He moves to a different location. He picks up the detonator on the way if he dropped it, and he casts holographic images each round of apparent time, creating illusory duplicates of himself, starting with the location he started when the regular time. Okay, so first thing he does is he begins combat. He uses his time stop ability. So let me hit that first. And with his time stop ability, he's moving in different time.
While you're doing that, I need to go to the bathroom really bad.
That's
sorry.
Fine. So he's going to stop all of the flow of time for all other creatures in reality. He speeds up, so he goes into flash mode or Quicksilver mode if you're Marvel. And he leaves a copy here, and he moves another one here. Well, actually, he's probably going to move over here.
Jojo.
Yeah, he's going to move over here. So there's two of them. This thing is really interesting because he is able to have two moves. I think this is the guy that does. Yeah. So he basically gets to be two people with two parts of combat. So we're going to roll for initiative. He's going to have the holograms of himself, which I got to do that too. But let me clear the turn order. Move all the turns. Can clear. Okay. So he's going to be on there twice, 10 moves apart. So wherever he rolls, and then the other one's going to be -10. So he's going to be here twice. So he's on here 1, and then we're going to add this one, add turn, and he's going to be at 10, 12. No, come on, type 10, 12. Okay, so now you guys get to go. So, all right.
Ooh.
So while he's, so it says that he's going to, each round he's going to cast a holographic image of apparent time, creating loose duplicates of himself, starting with location he's in. Regular time resumes. When regular time resumes, his full attacks and his devastation plate. Okay, so we're checking with his time shot. Oh, Enzo wanted to pull the knockout shot. Okay. All right.
Well, I mean, I just was posting that so everyone could see that I have that ability.
Okay.
Can I talk to you in another room real quick?
Yeah, let me mute my mic here.
Wait,
how am I gonna? Oh yeah, I think.
Just pull me into another.
All right, let me try to figure out how I'm gonna do this. All right. Let's go into my my wherever it is, my stream with me. Okay. And let me go up here. All right, let me add myself in here.
Hey, okay.
All right, hang on. Can you guys hear me? Good. It's just us.
Okay. So I have an uncanny senses, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can, it says your enhanced senses grow even more discerning. Your blind sense becomes blind sight with a range of 60 feet. You have dark vision. This range is increased by 30 feet. So,
Okay.
holo projection, I don't think is going to prevent me from having blind sense.
Correct.
But that's up.
So yes, that's true. So what it does say is that he will do the holographic images to make copies of himself, so you'll know that those holographic images are fake, and whenever you attack, you'll hit the real one. So we won't roll for anything for that. Now since he goes 2 turns, I guess one of these is a hologram, but just because of turn order, I'm gonna keep it as a second person. but only count one of them's hit points because
Okay.
it's set. But the holograms are going to come from that, and it'll for anyone else it'll count as their chance to miss. But yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Let me make you
All right.
bigger.
All right.
You're mini. Okay. All right. Back to the game.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. We're
Never
back.
mind.
All right. We're back. Okay. Okay. It was just a rules question. So, all right. And we left it on the stream, so you guys, I guess, because I don't think it muted on the stream. All right. Anyway, so everybody's turned. Everybody rolled. Or is there anybody else that's all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, everybody's here. Okay, so descending. Enzo, you get to go first.
Okay. I'll activate my haste action,
Okay.
and I will put my hand up to my head and let's see. Let me just. There's nothing here. Okay, 20. Okay, so the one down here is 40 feet. The one up here is 25 feet away.
Okay.
I'm gonna move a little bit here,
Mm-hmm.
so I can see each one of them.
Yep.
So with my senses active, I will take shot, and with my haste action, I will raise my hand up to my head and paint the target that I shoot,
Okay.
so that it sends that signal to everyone else.
Okay.
And fire.
Okay. Now remember, this guy just moved in a blur. He stopped time, and let me see what else his time stop does before we tell you what happens with your move.
Did Enzo do that thing I messaged him about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
what was the determination?
Let me see. What's his role?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so and this number +1. Okay, so he gets, for 5 turns, he gets to act. Oh, okay. In reality, he speeds up so greatly that they're still. Oh, never mind. He gets 5 turns first
Jesus Christ.
because he's moving at flash speed. So before Enzo's result, he gets. While time stop is in effect, other creatures are invulnerable to his attacks and spells. He can't target creatures other than himself, so then that kind of messes with it. A spell that affects an area has a duration longer than the time of the stop. But okay. So what he's gonna do during this time stop is he's making. I guess he's just gonna do holographic images. He's just gonna make copies of himself. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, well, I'm going to throw Bushy and Chez on the board because now I feel like we need them.
Yes. Deploy the cat.
What?
It was a joke.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Chez is over there. Okay. But Bushi, that's funny. Okay. So it says he gets 5 rounds, but he can't attack you guys. He can't do anything. He can't move or take stuff out of your hands. He can't affect any item that's not in another's. Okay. So what he also does. What can we do? I think he's gonna kind of turn you guys around so you're facing each other. He's gonna just try to do some comical things with you while he's moving around during this thing.
That's so
But he can't. He can't. Yes, doing the Quicksilver thing. He's moving so fast.
He's
so
gonna
you
pull the
can't
rug
see it.
out from underneath somebody.
Yeah,
and,
I think he's gonna tip somebody into the chair head first, so they're laying on their chair. I mean, with their head in the seat, and he's gonna have you guys up next to each other, like you're gonna kiss each other, and he's gonna he can't tie your shoes together because you guys are wearing combat boots, stuff like that, but he can put stuff in your way because all these chairs are here. Now he's gonna probably leave Enzo alone, but I think he's gonna mess with the guys down here in the corner. because all his chairs are right there and he doesn't have to do much. And it says, oh, and the other thing he did was he pushed the button, I think. Let me see here. There's a rule about this, but he does. Let me read exactly what he does with
I
that.
thought he was gonna give us a fair fight. But...
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, let him check and see because it says he picks it up.
Is his definition of fair different than ours?
Yeah, hold up. He says he picks it up. He picks up the detonator. He doesn't.
If we defeat him by time.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys.
Reverse it.
Okay, it says whether killed or talked out of his plan near and okay. By the bomb, a creature that let's see.
We could have talked him out of the plan?
Yeah.
On what planet could we have talked him out of the plan?
Well, you guys didn't even finish asking him all the questions. You didn't even ask him about the Atlantes. You didn't ask him about Skittermanders.
We didn't get a chance. He attacked first.
No, it says if you ask that specific question that Reinhold did, that's what happens. That was his answer. About not killing the people. So it says a creature. Let's see. If near and detonate. Okay, so he really hasn't detonated him. Okay, because it says if. So I'm going to say he hasn't detonated him yet. All right, we'll play this out for a little bit and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of weird. He has a lot of weird spells that I've never seen before. Some timey-wimey stuff, so I got to make sure I play him right. But anyway, he's just being comical at this point. All right. So he's not really done any damage. He's not really done any damage to you guys, and he has it. He does have. Let's see, does he have a spell? I'm trying to see if he has another spell that. No, I'm just gonna say he just has a holographic image for right now, and we'll follow just exactly what he does. Okay, so Enzo, you can do your thing now, and when time goes back to normal, you see your buddies flipping over the chairs and being in each other's face, and I think he probably got Balian to lay on the ground. I think Balian is looking at the ceiling. But Reinhold is got his head in the seat and his legs kind of, bent over. I think that the drone is sitting on top of Pixel. And I think Ailes is, let's see, what's Ailes' character? Hiroshi is...
I was sitting in a chair.
Yeah, I think that...
Now I'm on the floor, probably.
You know what? You were sitting in the chair? Okay, so then you...
He just spins the chair super, super fast.
Yeah, and it just spins and you come flying out of the chair.
Man, I'm disoriented.
Yeah, you're all disoriented. You're dizzy. But he doesn't mess with Enzo. He messes with everybody else, but not Enzo. I don't know why. He just didn't want to. So we'll just see what happens.
How do I find out what the DC of my abilities is? Is it my CMD?
It depends on the abilities. They usually say that it's a number.
Fortitude save.
Yeah, which ability is it? And we can probably look it up.
Is it a fortitude save?
It's of that one that you were talking about.
Yeah, knockout shot.
Yeah.
It just says he has to make a fortitude save, but I don't know how to find out what DC is from me.
Knockout shot. Let me see, because sometimes they do. Let's see. So, okay, finding the DC. It just says it. Okay, so.
What was he? What did he say again? He was the combination of what?
Memories, thoughts, desires, and something else.
Yeah. Okay, it's 10
It's
plus.
like a ripple in time.
Let's see.
Plus half your class
Yeah,
level plus your key ability
Yep.
score modifier.
that's it.
Okay.
Yep. So
Okay.
it's gonna.
So
What is yours like?
it's
28 or
10
something?
plus 8
Uh-huh.
plus 7, so
25.
20. Yeah,
Okay.
25, I think.
All right. So yeah, we'll let him roll for that. Fortitude 25.
All right, hold on. So
Oh,
Okay.
that's all right. I rolled it. He got a 30.
I said hold on.
I know, but I heard
Okay.
you hit the button when you
It's
said it.
okay.
Okay.
That's okay. He had to roll. He had to roll a 9 or less. But okay.
That
okay,
seems
well,
pretty low. And
I'm so far from the water, you little shitbag.
just 10 plus half your level plus. I mean, I have 24 dexterity, so that's 7.
You have a plus.
I think that's
You have a plus 24 or a 24 dexterity?
24 dexterity.
Okay.
So my modifier is 7.
7.
Is it half your dexterity or plus your modifier?
No, it's your modifier plus half your level plus 10. So yeah, 25 is about right. That's about
Yeah,
what I was
25 's
guessing
right.
it was going to be, because his stuff is he's got some of his spells are 25, some are 26, most of them are 23 and 24. So yeah, that's about for this area, and he's a level 19,
well,
so that's about right.
Yeah, that's fine.
He had a
That's
plus
fine.
16 on his fortitude because he is
Yeah.
he's a beast. He's got 21 on his
Yeah.
reflexes, so I mean he is a badass.
Cool.
He's an
All right,
extra
well,
planar shapeshifter,
still-
in case you want to know. He is a shapeshifter.
Still need to
so.
attack him.
All right.
So here is my attack. And here is this trick attack.
Okay. Let me see. He is unflankable, but can he be tricked? Let me check here. It does not say he. Okay, so he can be tricked. Okay, 45 will trick him. So we'll. But the question, which one you're doing it to? This one, or
No,
wait, the original
the
one?
yeah,
Okay, the original
the one that I sent.
All right, so
And I paint that target with my that was what I activated. my
Right. So
haste
I'll
action
mark
to.
it as painted. Okay, so he's painted.
Okay,
All right.
so that one's painted, and he can fly, so
Yeah.
I will
Yeah, he can do a lot. He can fly with haste and without haste. Actually, I think his haste is continuous. Let me check. It is. Yeah, he's
And
got
I will,
a continuous haste. So.
I'll jump up here on this thing and take my
Okay.
stand up on this desk to give me a little height.
Yeah, that's
And,
that's a standing desk, so it's roughly 4.5 feet. It's taller than a normal one. It's about 5 feet. It's about chest height.
sure.
Yeah.
I'll just activate my
Okay.
jetpack just for a second to get up there, and then I've got a good target on everybody, and that's my turn. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
He took
your holy.
He took 69 damage, right?
No, he didn't. You did not have enough with your 30 and your pistol to hit his KAC or his EAC. In this case, it was looking for
So
EAC.
would that be 32? Would a 32 hit him?
30. Oh yeah, because he is flat-footed. So dun dun dun.
well,
That's exactly
also,
what you
he
need.
gets a +1 because he's within my reach.
Okay, so yes, so that will hit. It is fire damage, so 69 fire damage. Okay, 350. Yes, so it does hit barely. That's exactly what you need to hit this guy.
Whew. Okay.
Okay, 69.
God.
Nice. Okay.
And I'm done. Thank you very much.
Okay. Now he has.
Hiroshi-sama.
Okay, it is Hiroshima. Hiroshi, it's your turn. Well, I'm trying to figure out what his, because he has this weird defense thing, and I want to make sure it didn't affect automatic. He's got some things that affect automatic, but go ahead.
Guess I'll take a shot at the one that's been painted. Because if they're gang up on one thing, then spread it out evenly, unless you're set up for that. So I'll use my Kin Killer Elite to shoot at the red one there.
Okay.
And bada boop, bada miss.
Well,
No,
are you sure about
No,
that?
you did a
I got
43.
20.
It's a nat.
So he's also enfeebled.
Yeah. All right. So let's see.
Or wait, the Gloom Gunner abilities. I think I can also swap it for the effect it had, which would cause fear.
Well, there you go.
Okay, so it
Embrace
says
the
he must succeed at a fortitude saving throw or take damage for strength for the enfeeble. So let's get the fortitude knocked out of the way first. What?
Hold on, he has to double check because he said he thinks it's a choice between the two of them.
Oh, I think so.
Right, but he still has to. I still have to do a fortitude save, right?
No, yeah, because this is
What's the DC on the fortitude? You don't have it written on your thing.
Let me go look.
Yeah, before I roll it, I want to make sure what the number is. I mean, I can roll it anyway, and then we could just see if it passed or failed. Nat 20, so it didn't matter. Fuck it. So he succeeds. So he got a nat 20.
Remember, you can't nat 20 on a
Well, I
skill.
mean, but he got 36. So there's no way at a level 18 that you could have that high DC. So
It doesn't say.
yeah, he'd be still in the 20s for a DC.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably going to be roughly 25, 26, depending on what his bonuses are. But
Right.
36, nah, not even close. All right, but the other does hit. So 99 points of damage, piercing. He will absorb some of that. So let me do the new math. 99, 84. Okay. Minus 84. All right.
So he's now also shaken.
Is he shaken if he passes that?
No, the fortitude was for enfeeble, but he also has a fusion that gives shaken.
Okay. All right, so shaken, huh?
Where there's no save for that, he's just shaken.
All right, let me check. Because he's got a lot of weird immunities, so I'm going to try to make sure I didn't miss something here. Here we go. I wrote him down.
He's
Let me
moving
check.
so fast
He's
that it
immune.
looks like he's shaking.
He's immune to bleed critical. He's immune to critical hits. Nope. So back to 52. Okay, so
But he should still get the fear thing, right?
yeah,
he still gets shaken.
he gets the shaken, but not the enfeebled. So the shaken.
Right.
Let me make sure he can even be shaken. Let's see.
Isn't it the
Isn't
isn't it a choice whether it should be
No, it's both.
No, it's both.
No, because of this. Because of the description your fusion has,
Right.
it's both.
Right, and he can't be paralyzed, can't be poisoned, no radiation, no sleep, no stunning, no effects of the vacuum. He's also immune to slow and other effects to manipulate time or a number of actions that he can take. But shaken is good, so we can do that. All right, so let me see.
I did a thing.
I took off.
Hiroshi starting out strong.
God, what did I take off? I took off 84, so we got to put back 47.
47.
Plus 47, yeah. Yep. Okay. And then, but he is shaken and he is flat-footed. So, okay. So let me put those on there so we don't forget them. Flat-footed and shaken, and yeah, we'll make this guy he looks like shaken. Okay. Shaky.
Done a thing.
All right. So shaken, flat-footed. Okay. And shaken will also take. All right, so he's going to take a hit to his fortitude, his reflex, his will save, his perception, and his attack, which is a big bonus to you guys because he's got a hell of attack. And it reduced his attack bonus. Okay.
Yeah, but the only question was whether this was a real one or a fake.
Well, you're hitting the one
that
I targeted.
Yeah,
right?
he
That I
flagged it,
marked?
and it took damage.
Oh.
If it was a fake, it's my hair falling out.
Well,
If it was a fake, we would have to roll a percentage chance of hitting it because Enzo lit him up as a real one. This one is a real one. Now there are technically two of them out there, but all these other ones may or may not be. So if you hit one of the other ones other than one he painted, we have to roll to see if it's a hologram or not, unless you have true sight or blind sight. Other than that,
Or just use the scanner.
would a scanner pick it up?
If I linked X-ray vision through it, yes, it would.
Okay, because he's a shapeshifter, so it's some weird stuff that goes with that. But
Yeah, but these are holograms.
yeah, that's true. He used holographic image. So, but you can if you want to roll if you want to roll for Chez, you can have him try to dispel magic and get rid of them too. But if he has like greater dispel magic, there's some other ways that
Oh, no,
we
he
get
can
to
save
that.
the spell slots.
All
I
right.
think we got this covered.
Yeah, you should be okay. All right. So it is Niren's turn. Okay, so he has. Okay, so he gets his fast healing back on his turn, so +10, and then he gets to go. So what is he gonna do to mess with you guys? I don't think he wants to do disintegrate yet. I think he wants to play with you a little bit. Okay, so what it says is he's going to take full attacks with his blades. So he's going to take the big boy right in front of you. Since he's already in melee range with him anyway, he's going to. Never mind. I think he has reach. Let me check. I don't think he has to move. No, he does have to move, so he can't take a full attack. So he's just going to move a single attack. That's fine. Start rolling my camera. Oh, the camera's disappeared. Why the camera's disappeared? Oh, because shoot. Yeah. Give me a sec. Pop out. Our camera's disappeared. Sorry. But where's everybody?
No, I'm in character.
Oh, am I only one on camera tonight? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's fun. All right. So anyway, he's gonna just do his.
I'm a bit of a MMO disheveled right now.
That's fine. I'm a mess right now too. So all right, so he can't do a full attack. So he moved closer. All right, there you go. But he rolled a crit, so there you go.
Fuck.
100.
You take damage.
Yeah, because you electrified me or whatever. But yeah, it is a DC 26 because not only do you take the slashing damage. Let's get yours figured out first. You also get the curse of time, and the curse of time with that hit, with a crit, let me see, or hit, I think it's just with a hit. I can rewind or fast forward your target's personal time stream, advancing you in age or inducing temporary amnesia by rewinding a melee attack made by Niren. A creature that takes damage from a melee attack made by Niren becomes exhausted or feeble-minded for 1 round by this effect unless he succeeds as his 26 fortitude save. So go ahead and roll me a fortitude save. Let's do yours first. And then
Hold on.
And then I take 12 electrical. Let's see, but my damage resistance is not to electricity though. So I guess I do take 12 points. Okay. -12. All right. Okay, so you got to get a 26, what did I say, fortitude save? Yeah. Curse of time. Closed up. Yeah. Here, let me just put it up here so everybody can see what it is. All right, that's what it is. So it's only a one. After you succeed you'll be immune to it. But
so I'm immune.
Yeah, so you rolled a 31. Okay, but yeah, for a minute you get fast forwarded to this ancient feeble guy. You feel like you're on deathbed, and then you steal yourself and fortitude, and you come back to normal. So it was just you just had a weird head trip. That's what it ended up being.
So out of space right now, I'm going to look at Niren and go, wow, that was enlightening.
Okay. Now he has haste. His haste is constant. Let me check to make sure that, because I think this was the one that he can move both before and after. No, I'm not gonna. I don't know it right away, so we're just gonna move ahead. Screw loose. It's your turn. I'm not. It's already 9:30. It's already 9:30. I want to get to space combat.
Red.
So.
My laser rifle.
Yep. Go for it.
CPU.
Okay. Cube.
No.
Did I hit him?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's a good question. You got all those effects.
Yeah, that's a good question. So on my
it's a 26 to his EAC.
And you gave him a +1. No, he's still at 30. No, he's still at 30. Nope.
All right, time for the drone.
All right, give him the drone. Drone, give him hell.
Fire the micro missiles.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
But that's KAC.
Yeah, no way on that one. That's
Oh,
KSC's
fuck.
higher, much higher. Well, it's not much higher. It's higher. Okay, Balian, you're up. Now you have the one painted, but there's still another. I mean, there's two targets, but technically it's I don't know. We're gonna play it.
It's him and a bunch of holograms.
It's him and a bunch of holograms, but it says that. Yeah, whatever. Okay, go ahead.
Because I have X-ray visor, so I would only see him.
Yeah,
I
okay.
wouldn't see the holograms.
All right, then we'll go with that. I didn't want to move in melee range that close to you, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll take.
So,
I'll do something else.
Swift action, haste circuit.
Yep.
We're gonna go with modal on the hammer for electricity.
Okay.
I gotta minimize my character sheet. It opened up.
Okay.
Yo, this thing is lagging hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's what I forgot. Okay, that's fine.
What? What did
Yeah,
you forget?
I forgot he has spring attack, so he could have moved back, but and not stayed in his range. So I'll have to figure out how to do that. But anyway, with the hammer, it hits the 73 points of damage. Good.
And then I'm gonna wirelessly fire this.
Okay. Holy crap.
Oh my goodness.
God damn. All right. So,
And then my drone.
all right, plus 15 on that one. Okay. And then minus 53. And minus 16. Oh, that was piercing, so minus 1. Okay. That offsets it. Okay. What was the... Okay.
And then my drone.
All right.
Skarner.
How does the boost work? Because you had...
I spend a move action and he takes 13 extra damage.
Okay.
Which is
good.
He should take that 13.
Well, he has damage resistance of 15.
Okay, so then
Unless you
the
have
boost basically-
unless you have a lawful something.
I do have a lawful something. It should be on my hammer.
But is it on this Lord of Wolves?
Oh no, it's not on the Lord of Wolves. Gotcha.
Right. That's what I'm
All
talking
right.
about.
So and then Skarner is going to. Hold on.
I think my character serves a lawful god.
Well, you have to have lawful damage. It's a special stone or fusion. Yeah. It has to be.
Yeah,
So
we
you
got that.
Yeah, just make
Yeah,
sure
I have
you
it.
have
It's
it.
just it's on the wrong thing.
Yeah, he used 2 weapons. I just want to get clear which one it was. All right, so that's a hit too. All right, yeah, you guys gonna rip through my Lucifer without even me messing with him. All right. Wait, that's
pew,
avalanche class 0. What kind of damage is that? Is that ice?
Cold.
Okay.
It's cold.
It's ice to meet you.
Okay, it's fine.
And then I have a move action. I'm going to deploy Skitter.
Okay.
Over here. I need a copy of him though.
Okay, that's good.
Can you?
Yep.
Can I do that, or do you have to do it?
Oh, you need a copy of Skitter? All right, give me a second.
Yeah.
Where's Skitter at? The little one or which one?
The little one, yeah. So I need a copy of this one.
Of this guy? Okay.
Yeah. And then this one needs a size increase.
Okay. All right. Where is Skitter at?
Thank you. Right here.
Oh. Okay, you have access to Skitter. You just wanted a copy of him. All right.
Yeah, because they're both called Skitter. It's just there's 2 of them.
All right. Duplicate. Save changes. All right. Let me check. Make sure you have access to it. Okay. Edit. So you should be down here at the bottom. Yeah.
I just need a no. I don't need another sheet. I just need another token.
Oh, you can do that just by copy and pasting. If you want it by a different name, there's another sheet. But you can.
I don't know how to copy and paste the
just
token.
Control C, Control V. Yeah,
that's a
there you
TM thing.
Yeah. Okay. So
okay,
cool.
there you go.
Got it.
You got it. You can also just drag another token out from the same sheet, and it'll. Just drop down.
You know what? I didn't even think of that. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
All right. So
Yep. They're going up to the ceiling, and they're just gonna hunker down.
okay. All right. So Niran is going to take his next turn.
He's going again.
Yeah, because he gets to go two turns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 1 in and then 10 turns later. So he's 10 later in the initiative. All right. So now he is going to. What's he going to do? Jesus. All right. You know what he's going to do? He's going to do a full withdrawal, and he's going to move.
Does that not occur?
If he does a full withdrawal, it will not occur on you.
Let me double check that because I have some stuff that might tell me otherwise.
Okay, because he also has a couple other things too in here.
I took feats that basically say that when you move away and don't incur, I incur anyway.
All right, that's fine. All right, so what he's going to use his spring attack on Reinhold. So he's going to move down here to Reinhold. He's going to hit Reinhold with a full attack, and let's see, because he's got his haste circuit. I mean, he's got constant haste, so he gets an extra move. So he's going to move here, and it says with spring attack, he can split his movement. He can move, hit, and then move the balance of his move.
I will be right back.
So with this haste circuit, he's doing this, so he will incur from this. But he's going to move down here, get into melee range here. He's going to whip out.
That's the wrong one.
What? Where? This one. Isn't that you? Where?
No, this one. It's this one's turn.
Yeah, but they don't.
Isn't it?
But he's a copy. I mean, we can play it as 2 players. That's fine. We'll play this one as a copy. That's fine. So that way he won't incur. Well, no, is he still 10 foot? Yeah. All right. Because he can fly, but see, he's going to... God damn it. You guys have so many of these other guys. Fuck it. We're gonna go with the one that you targeted and realizes that these guys are all holograms. All right, so we're gonna move down here with this guy again. It says he gets 2 turns, so I was just making it easier by making 2 people, but we're gonna do this because I'm only gonna use 1 set of hit points instead of giving you 700 hit points. It's gonna just be the one guy 350. Okay, so he is moving it, his spring attack. He's going to whip up on you with a full attack here, and with all his disadvantages. And then he's going. Okay, so you'll have to roll fortitude saves twice. And
you
then
mean if he hits?
That's true. He didn't hit, did he? 30 doesn't hit you.
Yeah, he missed by 4.
Okay. All right, so then he moves.
Unless they're dealing energy attack.
Well, no, this is slashing attack. These are slashing knives. So, okay, so
no.
Then he's gonna.
Nice, like older.
So he's gonna do that and then finish his turn using his fly to go back over in the corner. Okay, so are you back, Balian? You can go and hit. You can take a shot at this guy.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. He does get his temporal thing back. Okay.
Can
Jesus,
anyone
this
grapple his arm? Maybe try to grab that button thing.
Oh, the detonator, yeah.
The remote.
Yeah.
Anybody, I say that telepathically.
Okay.
I'm waiting on my fucking roll 20.
Okay. Yeah, this
is
the reason why he gets 2 turns. It's a constant supernatural ability that's called Chrono Surge. He gets 2 turns each round. One is initiative and one later. So because you guys painted him as the real target, we still use the same guy, but he just gets 2 turns.
85 damage.
Okay. And blunt force, so then he takes the less. So 70. Okay.
Well, remember, it's still also electric.
Right, for the 13. But the blunt part, he gets the immune on that.
He's also lighting up like a light bulb.
Yes, he is lighting up like a light bulb. He looks like a glow stick. He's like a firefly. He's like,
and this is the weapon. I do believe this is the weapon that has the lawful thing attached to it.
Oh, then he doesn't get that 15. So we take the 15 away. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's quite hurt. Okay. So Ronald, you take your turn. Let me figure out what happens with him when he gets to this death. No regard for his own mortality, fights death if purely humiliates him. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna realign myself in the seat and continue our conversation.
Oh, you know what?
Uno reverse.
I did not pay attention to this. It does say when he was reduced to 150 points or fewer, he sets off the bomb as a standard action unless he's been prevented to doing so. So
Add Bushi to the initiative order.
yeah. So yeah, I guess could still die before he pushes the button. No one's really prevented him though, but in reality, he should have pushed it before he hit.
Wait, did him getting tasered disable the detonator?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I think he would have hit it. Oh shit! All right, that's fine. Go ahead.
Should.
Let's just go ahead, and if you kill him before it's his turn, he's dead. If not, he blows up the place. All right, let's go.
3 turns.
Let's go. I'm gonna realign myself in my seat.
Okay.
And continue the conversation.
You might want to hit him because it's you, Enzo, Hiroshi, and then him again.
I'm set in my ways.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Just
God
do
damn it.
It's 9:45. Do it because we want to get to space battle, and space battle is going to be crazy.
I want to convince him
because we can finish the book tonight.
Even blowing up the
path station, that's no longer an option.
Peace is no longer an option.
I mean, it's not according to what in Phantom read earlier.
Yeah, he said no. So it's your time against his time. Yep.
You can't say fuck the rules. You're not in charge of them. I mean,
fuck the board.
Yeah, you can say it to him, but he's not going to do anything. He says he has no regard for his own mortality and fights to the death.
Okay. Yeah, so
he was never an option.
But in reality,
we've passed the point of no return. So
if I hadn't have done that as a full action, I was supposed to, as a standard action, I was supposed to blow it up, but I didn't do it. So that's on me. So that's okay. Like I said, if you can kill him before it's his turn, then he's dead and then it doesn't blow up. Otherwise, you can take 300 damage.
This is not an option here.
Okay.
But I am going to talk no jutsu him.
Okay.
Cut off his arm. Cut off his arm.
Yeah, or you should have cut off the head. Like nobody learns. You cut off his hand, it didn't work. You got to cut his arm. You got to cut his head off.
Actually, no. I'm still gonna be in my seat, and I'm just going to lunge at him. Full action. You are pathetic.
Oh, snap.
You are
Holy
pathetic.
shit!
38 on the Damn it.
38, 38, and
Hits,
36.
They all hits. Yeah,
They all hit
Well,
because he is still
You are a
flat-footed
pathetic
because
creature.
Enzo hasn't had his
You
turn
must-
yet. Yeah. Shit. So he's dead.
You mu-
He's dead. There's no.
Nice.
He only had 23 points,
Nice.
and you hit him with like an insane amount. I mean, that's almost 200 points. So shit on this. Okay.
I got a critical, and then everything. I got a crit.
28.
Yeah. So these
Ends
guys
up
disappear.
That's 109. That's 198
So wait,
damage.
wait. I want to hear you say how you want to do this.
Okay,
I
but
want you
wait.
to Explain how.
Wait. Yeah. Tell him what you're gonna do, and then I'll tell you what he says. So go ahead.
I'm gonna launch out of the chair, and each strike I'm just gonna whip out a whole entire line. You are pathetic. You must have pride in yourself. You are a master of time itself. That is something anyone would want. You do not age. You do not even need sleep. Do you know how many people could ask for that?
And he
Beg for it.
says, and don't forget, I can live in the void.
Pathetic.
All right, so you do that. Just fire blades, solar photon blade, just going back and forth through this guy, just slicing him up. And he goes, "Fate reasserts itself. Well done." Before evaporating into fragments, but because he jumped on top of him, he pushes the detonation button, and this blows up. Because I didn't do it early, I'm gonna do it now.
Wait, what?
The button does get pushed. What happens when the button gets pushed? Any creature in the same space or adjacent to a charge when this happens. Let's see. So, so you got to be closer to this guy. You need to be right here then. So you're gonna take the sonic damage. Roll me reflex. The rest of you guys, let me see. Let me see what the range is on this. It says,
Purpose square is 5 feet.
It says adjacent. So
yeah,
I mean,
it says adjacent. I'm trying to see if it means if there's a range of like 10 or 20. I don't think it is.
I mean, if it's 10, I'm safe, but
Yeah.
drone is currently in that spot.
Oh, my baby.
And then nobody was up here near this one, so they're okay. All right, go ahead. Roll me. All right, so roll reflex. So you got 26 reflex. Let me see that. That is exactly what you needed to take half the damage. So let me see what the damage is going to be.
Yeah, baby. Luck of the draw.
Does Haywire even have
really
reflex?
good rolls tonight.
177 damage. So
you had
half
two
of that.
19s, a 17, and a 17. That's like
Half
your
of
last
that
4
would
rolls.
be-
It's really good.
Okay, so 177. So half of that is 88 points of damage.
Or 89.
But it's 88 because you round down. It's so it's 88 sonic damage. Okay, and because your drone is probably close, I'm gonna say he doesn't take sonic damage. And I think that Hiroshi is knocked down, but he's not taking any damage. I think just a wave of stuff hits him. The spaces.
If I'm knocked down, you just tip up.
Yeah, you can pop right back up. All right, so what happens is that anybody let's see, these spaces are hazardous for the remainder of combat, which combat's over. Anybody that ends their turn in one makes 15, continues to make another 15d10. If near and is caught in an explosion, uses temporal manipulation. See, I didn't even get to do his disintegrate. That's okay. Brody's going to disintegrate somebody's ass, but we'll get to that when he comes to it. He does have that as well. But
I mean, I already have abilities to deflect any range attack that isn't an area.
All right, so
thing.
Oh, you have what?
I have abilities to reflect or deflect any non-area based range attacks.
It's an area based.
An area base. It's explosion is an area base, so it would be if he had shot something at you, you could have deflected it, but This is a grenade,
Yeah, if
basically.
he shot something at me or casted like an
Right.
energy,
But this is a grenade, so yeah. Anyway, it's only that one hit because you guys are done. But what it did do, it did damage the backup generators. When the battle with near ends, the explosions resume. Through their force has been greatly diminished because of the time warp that he did on him. Instead of destroying the large section of the hull, the bombs only damage the auxiliary reactors. You can do a mysticism check.
Somebody got Chez's sheet open.
Yeah, just anybody.
You guys keep forgetting that I have mysticism.
Oh, then roll it. Yeah,
Roll it, big boy.
let's get it. Do you have a
Roll,
20?
roll,
Oh, yeah, he got
roll,
it. He got a
roll.
45. He nailed it. Okay, so with this
Yeah, I
mysticism,
like an 8.
with the mysticism check, after seeing the
Another
unusual,
17. Dude, you're rolling crazy good tonight.
after seeing the unusual way the explosions acted, you surmise that the station got really, really lucky because of the temporal anomalies, or the Starstone protected itself somehow.
I got
The
lucky.
Star Stone is a living creature. No, it must be an egg in that case.
If the auxiliary okay, so they're damaged. So the situation, you do realize that it was going to take a lot of days to fix this. It's immediate to you guys. So you just say they're auxiliary. You don't really need to get them all up because the arc prime is too pressing a matter for the repair to occur in time. His 2 Vorpal Devastation blades.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I take one of them?
There's 2 of them. There they are. Go for it.
I'll look at one.
But I will let you spend 10 minutes looking around this room. So you guys roll me some perception checks and let's see what else you can find here.
Give me a minute. I got to roll up on my character sheet.
All right.
Like, I don't know. I opened up my character sheet. Like, I have it minimized, but I open it up, and it's like I got to wait
I rolled
20
a 3.
seconds.
Oh yeah, you still fine. There.
39.
So you got
24.
5 Screamer level 4 grenades and 3
Right
pulse
into the grenade
grenade
pouch.
and 3 pulse grenade level 4s.
Into the
So,
pouch of grenades.
5 screamers. You said 4.
Lame.
Yeah, 5 Screamers level Mark 4 and 3 pulse grenades Mark 4. I put them in there, yeah, right between your checks. So, let's see. Though you can't remove the remaining explosives without spending several hours to disarm the rest of them. So what happened was some of them didn't go off. So yeah, so you'll have to send some other people down here to disarm them, but they're not going to do any. It's these guys up here didn't go off.
They didn't go off?
These 4 up here didn't. These down
I
here.
want to take them with us.
Yeah. I mean, no, it says it says you cannot remove the remaining explosives without spending several hours disarming it. Once you have powered up all the auxiliary generators that you can, some of the communicator interference clears up. Kalmulan attempts to contact you, repeating a quest for a check-in over and over.
I have a quick question then.
All right.
So the detonator's been pushed. I don't understand how it would trip them.
Yeah.
Because once the detonator's been used, they're no longer armed. If they don't explode, they disarm.
Right, but remember his was a wireless detonator, then there was temporal anomalies. Something made it. This detonator is here, but the trigger's there, but the detonator's in here is still live.
Okay.
That
was just my confusion. I just wanted to make sure.
He pushed the button and the signal didn't get up here for whatever reason. He was down here when he pushed it. That's the short answer. These are basically live grenades. Or live C4 that's got a detonator pushed into it.
My thing was I was just going to put them in a null space.
No, it says that you cannot take them. So
okay, no problem.
All right. Okay. So Kalmoon, whatever you guys calling yourself, Phantom Ace crew, you need to check in. And you guys finally hear his voice coming through.
Check in, Roger.
All right, so he goes, "There you are." Says his normally stoic voice is filled with relief. "I'm guessing that if I'm getting through to you, you made more progress on the auxiliary generators than our previous group of engineers did. You are just in the nick of time."
About that.
It was Lanty.
No, the engineers were the guys that got turned back to babies. The Aslantes were the Aslantes were the Starstone defenders or whatever the hell they're called. They're basically the guards. They were pretending to be the Starstone guards, and I'll get the
your engineering crew are toddlers.
It says that after about 4 more hours, they'll turn back to normal.
And there was a bunch of Atlantes trying to steal the Starstone.
He says, "Well, as long as they didn't succeed and the Starstone's still there, you have to get up here immediately. There are more ships are starting to come to Absalom's defense, but we need to put some thought into how we're going to destroy this ship before it destroys us first. The priest of Elaruti that Miss Mott hired seems to be convinced that you are meant to be the point of the spear of our offense. And if you really did get the generators back on, I'm not sure I'm going to argue with her."
Wait, so who are we talking to?
The Camelan, and Camelan was basically the
mayor.
The mayor. She's like the president. She's like she's in charge of Absalom.
So she was the chick floating around in the chair.
Well, wait, I'm trying to think. Is she the chick or she? No, wait. Camelon. He was the soldier. So he's like your commanding officer. He's like the highest level director general of the stewards. That's the guy that's talking.
Right. He was the guy that I was like, cool, I want a coat like that.
Yes, he is. Gotcha. He is your director general. He's the #1 person in the stewards for your group, Balian.
All right.
So he's the guy.
Aliens thing.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna let him know that we're right on our way. They might need to send a tech squad down here to repair or replace some of these auxiliary generators at the soonest possibility.
And disarm.
There's also armed TNT buckets down here.
Yeah. There's explosives that need to be disarmed. Okay.
Yeah.
Says return to Planera to discuss the station's defense as soon as possible.
Let's go.
So, all right. You can either go to Planera or you can deal with any lingering problems in the station. See part 2. I think you have hit all of them already. We did this last, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check, make sure there was not any wandering one that was left. You had the one outside. We've hit on the map. So yeah. So you're done. This was the last map.
Okay.
All right. So
yeah, you said now I have to go back and talk to the plant lady to get seedlings.
Yeah, you're not gonna have a chance right away. You got to go do this first because the ship now is outside of Absalom Station. It is right outside, and that is what the beam is. So
I'm just reminding you, this is when the lady said come back and see her about seedlings.
So you directly to the Planera. This is the floor where all of the basically your board is. The leaders are all there. Okay, so you get back to the Star Chamber. The Directorate and Cambrisa meet you with important information using the data gathered on Hib and Cabrisa's divinations. A group of the station's finest engineers and mystics have determined the Arc Prime can be stopped only within. Repeated scans and confirmed visualizations report that everybody who's gotten confirmed visuals from anybody who got close enough and survived shows some manner of an airlock door on the Arc Prime surface. So she pulls this up on a hologram. Boom. And she says that let me zoom this back out. This is basically the ship close up, and there is this blue flashing lights and everything here. Did I make it so you can see it? Yes. Okay. So this appears to be an airlock. This seems to be some way that you guys have to get in here. She's showing you this hologram of this. She says both the director and the stewards are convinced that you are the only or the most capable group to undertake this task, and you have been Cambrisa has been touting you with her mystical divinations. So she said, wait, Enzo took one of the swords, Reinhold.
Well, I took the
It's
other
okay.
one.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no, you each
I
took
give
one.
I'll
You each
give
took
it-
one. No, he
I'll
already
give it
has
to
a sword.
Balin,
No, he already
because-
has one, so he's going to just take a second one, and you get one. That's fine.
But
what?
it's not an operative weapon.
Oh, it's not an operative
so
weapon,
I
so you
don't-
can't use it. Okay.
No, I looked it up. So I
Okay.
can't.
Never mind then. All right. Whatever. So yeah, just put it. You can sort it out later. That's fine.
Yeah, so Balin can have that one.
All right. Well, he just put it. He just held. He's just holding the things until you guys get to a point where you can divvy them out. On.
Hey, but you guys got to stop.
Yeah.
Going. Hey, I take that. You need to put it in the chat, because if I type something in as being in the null space chamber, you can't go, no, I took it, and just add it to your sheet.
Yeah. Okay.
You've got to log it.
All right. Yeah. So if you want,
I'm
if you
not
want
that
something,
fast of a
okay.
typer.
Hang on. If you want something, type it in the chat. If nobody argues with it, or if they do, then we roll for it, and the highest number gets it. If you don't say anything after the game, he does have stuff in his null chamber that he
It gets divvied out.
That
It's
gets
not, I'm not
divvied
saying
out.
people can't have this stuff.
it's just something
It's
we don't
so
do it on
we
the
make
fly.
sure that we've tracked who has what.
We don't want to end up with like 5 people having the same thing. That's the whole point
Right,
of getting
which-
these weird things, is that each of you get the one that
All
fits
I
you
remember
best.
is a big recollection of pistol. I want pistol.
Yeah,
And you
I remember that.
and you
It's just so, like he said, 5 people don't end up with the same gear, which has happened before, which is why we do it this way.
okay, it's fine. If you want it,
Okay.
let's deal with it offline in the Discord chat after this, but write it in here that you want it if you want it. In roll
Alright.
20, so we keep the history of it. Okay, anyway. Where were we? These guys were basically all yelling at everything and trying to get you to go do this. If you will get, okay, that's all XPs. He rescued and the things, and they will be magically de-aged. It'll just take some time. Okay. So
Oh
you,
man, this kind of looks like the Death Star.
Yeah,
if,
that's-
Oh yeah, I was about to make the
Sirius
same
in the
comment.
middle of
Yep.
it.
that's what it looks like. This is just a giant airlock, so we've got to figure out that's how to get in there. That's an airlock, so it's not the beam that
So,
kills everything. It's just how you get in.
All right, quick question.
Mhm.
We're looking at a schematic, right?
You're looking at a hologram talking in a boardroom. Yes.
Okay, so we can tell that our ship would not fit in that airlock, right?
These things are 10 feet apart, so
I'll be
10,
right back.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110.
No, we'll totally fit.
It's
We will totally
120
fit.
feet across. Yes. It's
We'll
100.
totally fit our ship in there.
Yeah. So that's the point. That's the point. Yeah, you're going to fly to this,
Yeah.
and then you got to get in the hole.
Also, I would like to, since we're in the boardroom, I would like to ask my commanding officer if they have a spare military shuttle in case we need to shuttle in. We have room for it. I'm just asking for like a little lander shuttle.
Let's see. Let me read you what this says, because we're kind of getting in. We're kind of getting into that. Okay, so you must infiltrate the Arc Prime. Doing so is a monumental task. The Civ Special's Guardian fleet makes it almost impossible for an individual ship to fly close enough to land on the massive starship, and the powerful shields can't be destroyed by a single attacker. Director General Chameleon says, we should have an organized armada strike against the Civ drone fleet. Then that might give the Phantom Ace crew the opportunity to land on Arc Prime, perhaps allowing them to make their way inside. So what they're saying is you're going to land. They want you to land on a ship and then go through the airlock. So we'll see what happens. But I think it's big enough to get your ship in there, but we'll see.
Really big enough. It's 110 wide. We aren't even 110 wide at our widest.
Okay. Yeah. So now the question is, I gotta, the airlock looks like it's that big all the way across, but is it? And I think it is. So we'll let me continue reading.
Yeah,
this.
so like this is an edge, and
Yeah.
then this would be an
Yeah,
edge.
that's what I'm thinking. So anyway, so he says that.
By the way, it's not on the Phantom shit character sheet, but we still have that invisibility cloak.
Yeah,
Ooh.
We got
we
it.
do. Okay, so what he says that there's going to be 2 simultaneous battles. There's going to be there's going to be you guys trying to get on the ark, and then there's going to be a larger battle of everybody else that's going to try to distract them so that you can get in. If you try to do this all by yourself, they would immediately eliminate you. So we're going to try to keep them busy and focused over here, and while you guys sneak in the back door. All right. So it says that you might focus on your survival against the. Okay. You can also provide the Armada with crucial tactical information so that starships can clear the path for you. While you are welcome and encouraged to use your own starship, he says we do have a Star brand vessel that you can use. It is
Which I've already outfitted.
and he offers you the command of the large capital ship named the Star brand, and you can't fly this all by yourself, so he offers the services of several dozen stewards to assist you with the crew. So he gives you 40 people to assist your crew.
Okay.
You guys get
So
take
that's
over.
the compliment.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the compliment. At your
Gotcha.
some of these can be replaced by specific NPCs if you want to. If you want to take somebody you've already met or assign it to somebody, you can.
Okay. I don't know if anybody saw, but I made Moabdeeb the captain.
Okay.
He has the skills.
Okay.
Moabdeeb is the squawks,
Right.
the little fox squirrel.
Oh.
Wait a minute. You have you have the
he has the
squawks
skills.
as the captain. The squirrel like
Yeah,
fox has enough
he has
skills
the
to
skill.
be captain. Holy crap!
He
What did
has
you
the
guys
skills.
do? Did you fry his brain and make him like implant him with AI? What is this? He's this big. He's this.
He's a squirrel fox.
He
What
can't
is
even
your
talk.
captain?
He's like a pet. How did you turn him
I
into?
kept leveling him up, and he just has the skills.
Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. I think that's the funniest thing. He's gonna be like Star Fox. Okay. We'll call him Star
Yeah,
Fox
except
Squawks.
he's like-
Star Squawks.
Hiroshi.
So we don't get
Except
sued.
he's like this tall,
Okay. All right, that's cool.
and then he's
Wait
got
a
like
second.
he's got like a little hamster ball with a tarantula in it, a rainbow-colored tarantula. So he's
All
sitting in
right.
his feet.
Oh,
Remember
is
that?
he like
Remember
riding
that
on the
little guy?
tarantula, or is the tarantula riding on him? I mean, he's
No, he's got the tarantula like in a little hamster ball. Remember I
beside him
explained
like
that?
his pet cat, and he's just rolling around.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he's like stroking it like a goldfish ball.
Oh my god. Okay, so we've got for all your
Wait.
viewers, we have a pet that we picked up long time ago, and he's been leveling up with us.
Another series.
Yeah, and from another series. He is a squirrel
Trained
fox
squawks. Yeah, he's a trained
combination.
squawks companion.
Yeah, and he's the squawks companion. If you look it up in the thing, do we have a picture?
His job was to run out of my backpack whenever someone reached 0 hit points, and he would pull apart the hamster ball, and the rainbow-colored tarantula would bite that person and stabilize him because his venom stabilizes him.
Yeah, his name is Skittles, the rainbow
Hey,
tarantula.
Wasn't that done on me?
And
Yeah.
where is Squawks? Do we have Squawks' NPC sheet? Where's the sheet?
I just scroll down. Hold on. Whoa, where'd it go?
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's Moadib. He's right below him.
Where-
Moadib. I took the name
Oh,
from
the
Frank
new.
Herbert's
Yeah,
Dune.
I'm sorry. Yeah, here he is. Okay, so
Yeah.
we've got this guy is the captain of this new ship, and this little pet tarantula who can heal and bring people back and stabilize them when they get unconscious down to 0 hit points. He can stabilize them and keep them from dying. So with his venom.
Well then,
Okay, I did not know this. So okay,
how exactly is he?
yeah. How is he communicating with you? He doesn't have a
He has
language.
he has a fucking circlet on his head that allows him to basically machine
Right.
telepathy cluster
He has-
and also telepathize to organics.
Yeah, so he has a mind link circlet that. Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
We got those.
Modip.
We got those 2
Modip.
items, and
Yeah.
then we never used them. So I turned them both into a single item, and he has it.
Fair enough. That's true.
My question is, how exactly is he qualified to lead us as a captain?
Okay, hold on. Let me get to his character sheet. He's got 15 ranks in both diplomacy and intimidate.
Yeah, he can.
Oh.
He can. Okay. All right. I go with that. I'll agree with that. Intimidate.
He's also got
Yeah.
He's also got 15 in sense motive, and
Yeah.
then 15 in culture.
Yeah, he definitely, his sense motive, he can definitely, it's like a pet. He can definitely tell when people are lying, and he can, and or he can tell you, he can curl up in somebody. Yeah, okay, I'll allow that. Okay. And
His whole job was basically to be comic relief with the spider, but as he leveled up,
Right.
I was just like, you know what? I'm going to turn him into comedy, and I started putting points and stuff that I thought was funny.
all right, yeah, this is going to be funny. You got one ship loaded.
He's a
Okay,
cultured squad.
this is going to be good. Okay. So anyway,
I'm gonna laugh when open communication to the other ship. What the fuck?
yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay, so
Is the captain on?
well, the bad part is we're not fighting like sentient beings. If we were fighting sentient beings, it would be hilarious. So we're gonna have him be the captain of your ship when we actually have to fight people that are living. But right now,
Well, can you imagine, though, the computer just, like, stalling out and crashing because
Right.
it's, like, trying to talk to a captain,
Right.
and he hops up on the counter, and they're just like, wait, what? Computing, error, crash system.
okay, all right, okay. So here we go. So some of the crew members will work under you, allowing you to do the roles. Some of them won't take any of the roles. They can fill a role if you're weak. An NPC has a plus 25 bonus to skill checks and a plus 22 gunnery checks. So anything that we don't have as a real character, put in a plus 25 to that skill and a plus 20 for gunnery if you end up having some of the extra guys that the stewards give you to and add the pilot number of ranks in piloting to the AC and the TL that's listed below. Okay. So
I think that's just the engineer on the Star brand. That's the only thing they're missing. Well, besides a magic officer.
okay, well I mean,
No, that's Ches. Sorry.
you got Ches and Reinhold on, so you can put one on each ship. So
Yeah.
all right.
That's fine.
So what we're gonna do, since we basically got two things that got merged together, we have 6 people, so 3 people are gonna go on each ship, and so basically,
The Phantom Ace is rostered as is Captain Reinhold, Engineer Ratchet Clank,
okay,
Pilot Enzo,
right?
Science Officer Bushi. I don't know why. Gunner Balian.
Well, Bushy's out.
Was the science officer.
Bushy's out, so we need to. Bushy's gone. He's not coming back. So,
All right.
I
So
can
I'm.
I can sub in myself for
But-
the science officer.
but you can leave his in there as an NPC. On
Right,
the
that's what I
ship,
was
so
kinda
that's
doing.
fine. Never mind. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got good enough roles.
Now,
but just
Star brand.
okay, but hang on. Level his
Go ahead.
character up so he gets the right number of points though, because he hasn't leveled up probably since we were 15, and we're at 17 right now.
Okay. Doing that now.
Okay.
Star brand is Moediva's captain, no
Yeah.
engineer, Screw Loose is pilot, Ches is science and magic, Hiroshi is gunner.
Okay, so go ahead and put an engineer in there, and Enzo, you're going to be mainly the pilot. So, but there'll be times you might be able to cover, but you're flying this big, massive ship. You actually, as a pilot, are going to have 5 others underneath of you that are actually going to be making your commands work. So I'm not sure you can do both.
on the Phantom Ace.
Yes, because you guys have a large destroyer now. You have the ship almost as big as this cruiser. I mean, your ship, even though you only have 6 people on it, plus all your NPCs, can hold what is it, a full
Fighter
60?
wing.
60, I think?
Which ship are we talking about?
You're the
Phantom Ace.
Phantom Ace. It's a large destroyer, so it holds how many people? It's
Double checking.
Yeah.
Starship.
it's pretty big. So
Frame.
um,
We have
the Star
a
brand-
destroyer.
the Star brand is a huge cruiser, so it's
30.
okay. So
No, sorry, maximum 20.
okay,
Maximum 20 crew.
all right, yeah, you guys are max 20. The Star brand is a bigger ship than you have, but your
100.
ship, you wanted to keep it because it's pimped out so much that you have almost as much, if not more, firepower than they do. In a smaller ship, so that'll allow you to get in there quick. Now, do you guys have for before we get to started, do you have escape pods on both ships?
I believe? Yes, we have lifeboats.
Okay, that's fine. Just want to make sure, just in case this thing blows all to hell.
They're not listed on the Phantom Ace because we were having issues with the character sheet.
Okay, that's fine. As long as we know that they're there and it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to you guys wrap up your thing. You have to infiltrate the arc thing. We gave you all that. You got the starship. So here's where it's going to get interesting. I guess I need a piece of paper on here. Maybe let me see. Maybe I'll draw a piece of something up here. Text. Okay. So let me see if I can put a text box here. All right, we'll do it as we go. All right, let me get rid of the turn order here. Okay, so you're paragons in your field. You're the best of the best. I can put it down here at the bottom.
Yeah, damn right.
I'll write it down here at the bottom. But you're going to need a lot of help. So, Balian, do you have all that written down from part 1 when we were splitting up the fleets? We had 20 fleets to start with, and we told where we're going to put everybody.
I had to go through the logs to find
That's
it.
fine. All right, so we had Irati.
So what we did is we took 2 from.
Hang on, let me write them all out, and I'm gonna get everything here. So we had Irati. We have. So we got.
What was it?
Defend the Irati, which is the Kasathan world ship. Then we had the Hellish Troubleshooters.
And then we had Defend the Station. I took 2 from Defense of the Station, 2 from the next mission up, and I sent those 4 to help the Eldari or whatever they were.
All right, and we had Rescuing the Eox. So we had the Eoxians.
That was number 2, and then there was one after that.
All right, so
how many? We took 2.
How many
Iradians
were there? Shit, why is this not doing it? Hang on.
So Station Defense lost 2, Station Security lost 2. Those went to help the Eoxians, and then the Eoxians and the 2 fleets we sent went to help the whatever after that.
There was Station Security. Okay, so I think that's all of them, right? All right, so there we go. All right, if the check to defend the Irati succeeded, yes, the world ship avoids the large. See page 11. Yeah, we did that. All fleets assigned to this task return to Absalom Station, along with 4 Kasathos fleets. Let me make sure that we did that. 11. Okay, so defending the Irati, that was the DC 49. Did we pass that? Did we succeed?
Yes.
Okay, so we succeeded at that one. So we get all of those. We had 2 fleets there, and you kept 2 fleets there, right? So the Irati has 6. You didn't change Irati, right? You just left the 2 that they suggested.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got 6 Irati. The troubleshooter was. Let me see. I gotta figure out what these troubleshooters are. All right, we'll skip that. Rescuing the Eoxians. How many Eoxians did you send? There was 2 suggested.
Well, the Eoxians and the fleets I sent to the Eoxians go to save whoever was left.
Okay, so we kind of stacked them.
Yeah. So basically, what I did is I took 2 from Station Defense. I took 2 from Station Security.
Right.
They go to help whoever.
Gotcha. So
those people go to help whoever, and they just keep stacking until they get to the last bit.
So we went to 6 there. Okay, so we got 6 there.
Yeah.
So it's 6, 6, 6. Okay. All right. Let me see. All right. So we're at 37, and we succeeded at all of them. I can't remember. I don't have it written down. I thought.
Sweet.
Okay. Hellish Troubleshooters. If you manage to cut a deal with the Devil Summoner,
which we did.
Contemplative summons a few Endbringer devils to add to the station defenses. Unsurprisingly, many of the other ships are wary about flying along with these devils, but with the dire situation whatever. You get 3 additional fleet there. So there's 3 there. The Eoxian, you have 6. And you gain additional 6. You have 14 Eoxians. Okay. Let me give you +8. I'll just put it separate because it's 8 Eoxians. Station defenses, you had 6 there. If the check to defend is succeeded, then the Armada weathered the initial battle against Arc Prime and suffered no major casualties. If it failed, okay, so yeah, so you kept them, so you get 6 there. And security, you resolved. Let's see if you failed to resolve any of the events. Nope, you got them all. So you get 6 there. All right, so we got 6 for security. Okay. All right, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, that was basically the plan. Basically, is just to make them stack all the way up to that primary marker, and then when they all return, we just have that many more.
Yeah, I just hate when they do that. All right, I don't know why let me fix this thing. It's showing all the different codes, and I didn't want labels. Let me turn labels off. Okay. All right, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, it's cleaner. Okay, so it says the Armada forms an arc around Absalom Station, starships reaching out in nearly every direction. Steward vessels, planetary military craft, and hired mercenary ships wait ready. Within them, people from across the near space arm weapons and check scanners to humans of Lost Galarion, the neighboring Lashunta, Shisoki, and the Eoxian undead. The androids who were created, enslaved, and then freed, the Kasathans, the Shirans, who found a new home in the Pack Worlds, and the Vesk, who once sought to conquer the whole systems. All of them are joined in one united front, forming a shield against the invading force posed by the ancient alien Ark and its fleet of drones. Steward Director General Lynn Cameron's voice echoes over the comm channels. A few days ago, an unknown starship entered into our system, ignoring our hails and attacking our ships. Hours ago, it made its intentions clear. It seeks nothing less than Starstone itself. It seeks nothing less than the complete destruction of Absalom Station. We do not know the full capabilities of this vessel, but we do know what we know. We are unlikely to be a match for its capabilities. Our mission is to pierce its shields so that the best among us can destroy the ship from the inside. The destructive potential of the Starstone in the hands of this foe cannot be overstated. Not only would we lose the last remaining touchstone of the world that birthed them, but it would mean the end of the Pack Worlds. In all the battles we have faced as a united front, we have yet to surrender 1 inch of ground. We are not about to do it now. Some of you are fresh from battle and with no time to rest. Some of you have never seen combat this soon. Some of you should never have seen combat. But all I ask you is summon your courage, your discipline, and the pride to serve side by side with us once more. Give today everything that you have. If we lose here, there will be no tomorrow. With that, the communication cuts off, leaving a silence in space. A few months later, you get a transmission that comes over your private channel. You wouldn't have any reason to know this, but my brother is on one of those ships, Cambrisa says to the speakers. He'll be fighting for you, so please give it your all. The Armada moves to engage the Arc Prime, and the battle for Absalom Stations begins. All right, so what we're going to do...
Hold on.
What?
Alien's
You're echoing.
Balian's going to make a speech over comms between the two ships.
Okay. All right, let's pull the
If
ships
all this
out.
crap would go away.
Yeah, let's pull the ships out here. And I'm going to make Starbrand a little... Oh, you already did. I'm going to make Starbrand a little bit bigger just because I know in Starfinder, yeah, they're all the same damn square. But you know what? I'm making it a little bigger because it's a huge ship and this is a large ship. You guys should have a little bit of distinguishment. All right, so yeah, wait, do that way and flip it. Okay. Still gotta flip it. All right. There we go. All right. Go ahead. It's all you.
Someone
Can read that because I have to do a lot of copy paste.
Oh.
Infiltrate. I'm glad we got this invisibility cloak. Good morning. Good morning. In less than an hour, aircrafts from here will join others from around the universe, and you will be launching the largest space battle in the history of our kind. I assume you meant spacecraft.
It's
Yes.
fine. Just keep going. Okay, so you do have the invisibility cloak on the Phantom Ace. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. If are you gonna try to land both ships on this, or are you gonna try to get your group together on one ship?
If I had remembered that that ship had a cloaking device, I wouldn't have suggested, hey, let's split up the ships.
I mean,
can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interest. Perhaps it's fate that today is the day, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom, not from tyranny,
Oppression.
or
Persecution.
but from annihilation.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We're Space Marines.
I feel like this is from like
This is
No, this is all Thomas said.
yeah. This sounds
Yeah,
like the speech.
We are fighting for our right to live,
It's
to
like
exist.
Seems like the
And
speech
should we
from the
win
Bone.
today, this day, when the universe declared in one voice,
Or Independence Day. Yeah, there you go. Independence
No!
Day.
Motherfucker.
You got the. That's what I was thinking. Like was all right.
we will not go quietly into that long night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're to live on. We're going to survive. Today we celebrate our. Oh God damn it!
I was I was retyping the whole thing as I was copying and posting. It's supposed to say Universe Day.
All right, that's fine. All right. So.
I bloody knew it.
All right.
God
I
damn
bloody
it,
knew I knew
Haven.
the speech.
Okay. So.
Hey, it's awesome.
Hi, Jackal.
Hey man, what's happening, man?
You're right on time for the massive
This is-
space battle.
This is
that we're going
perfect
to
timing.
ignore.
Yep. Ches. Okay, so what we're gonna do? There are 3 areas of engagement: the station defense, the thick of the battle, and the arc prime shields. Okay. So what we have is we're gonna start each of those at a 5. Okay. So and every time you succeed, if you get to a 0 and fail, it that part's over. Station defenses will fall, or the shields will fall, or the main battle will fall, and then you keep going until the other ones. If you get to a 10, the objective is secured, and you did what you want to succeed at that. Okay. So you're going to start at a 5, and how you do, there's going to be 2 battles. There's one straight up normal combat in space, and then you guys are going to have to use your skills to make the global battle work. And every time you succeed, you move up the ladder, and every time you fail, you move down the ladder. And if it gets to a 10, you win, and then 0, you lose. Okay?
Can I suggest a formation for our the whole
formation with 2 ships.
Yeah, well, actually, that is one of the things that you will be deciding as we go into this. But you can have the initial formation. Yes, I'll let you do that.
Oh, formation set.
Okay. So I'm gonna type. While you do that, I'm
I
gonna
want
kind
to
of
suggest this
put that here.
formation. If I can get it focused. Fucking phone.
Oh wait, hang on, I can't.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
so,
wait.
Odin,
Shit, damn it! I can't.
Yeah.
you saw that when I posted.
Wait, what is it?
Would
Where?
somebody like to tell Jackal?
Roll 20.
Or I mean, yeah, was
Yeah.
somebody
Or
like
not
to
roll
tell
20.
Jackal?
Yeah, I saw it. Jackal, let me catch you up real quick. I did see
Yeah,
the Gundam
just
5e.
Make sure you tell him how Ches died.
That's true.
Yeah. So Ches, I got some bad news. No, I'm joking. We killed the butterfly dude, like amazingly quick.
Yeah,
How
really.
dare you?
350
Yeah,
hit
what
points.
Butterfly guy was because I
like
wasn't
that.
here last time.
It was crazy.
That was this
Oh,
game.
He was a quote unquote Time Lord that was trying to detonate the auxiliary reactors to feed back into all the other reactors and blow up the
Yeah.
Star Stone.
This
Yeah,
guy
he went for the head.
oh, shit.
Failed.
Yeah, he failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he?
God damn it.
Was he a?
This guy.
He's a Time Lord, quote unquote.
Well, no, that's not my question. Was he a extraplanar?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could
Shapeshifting.
have
No one
banished
tried to
him.
do dismissal for me.
Yeah.
No, we.
I thought about that. Trust me, I really did.
Yeah, he's an extraplanar. He was a shapeshifter and everything else too. Yeah.
I'm gonna copy and paste this because he didn't get to see it if he just logged in.
Okay.
Yeah, I just looked it. I don't even know.
So what do you think of the initial shape?
Oh, wrong one. Sorry. I can't see it. Let me
It's a
see.
big D.
Let me pull it up on my
Hey,
other screen so I can
there
see
you
it
go.
better.
So, Jackal,
is this supposed to be like an arrow?
so we just got into space. We have both of our ships
Not
crewed.
really great with this one. Basically,
So
each star is basically a ship.
Okay, I see it.
where are we looking?
I don't know. I just see big
I'm
D.
On this,
seeing it.
on the cameras,
Oh.
on Discord. His camera on Discord.
Oh, I can't watch more than one thing at a time. So
Okay. Basically, it looks like the horns coming up like this, and then in the middle, like a W, and it looks kind of like
Oh.
horns, like that. With
that's
all the
great for
shit.
land combat, but I can tell you right now, as far as three-dimensional combat goes,
Yeah.
that's gonna suck.
In reality,
You make that a
yeah.
three-dimensional claw, and it could work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Okay.
say that,
Whatever.
but actually, this is the crane
yeah. I say that because I've studied a lot, and that's why I say that. But we're gonna go back to what I was trying to explain a minute ago.
Nice.
To
All right,
Jackal.
come on, guys. We're running out of time, though. All right.
So, Jackal, we got into space. The commander of the stewards made a speech, and then between our two ships, I made a speech. Basically, I just took the speech from the original Independence Day and I modified it.
Okay. So let's get going.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why you said aircraft instead of
Yeah,
spacecraft.
it was the. Yeah, just let him play with
Would
it.
you shush me?
Okay,
I'm right.
So this is going to be
Are
the
you
shields.
worried? I'm right.
Okay. So the shields are now at 5. This is the Arc Prime shields. This is not Absalom shields. This is the shields that have to get to 0 so you guys can get on the ship. Okay. Then the station defense station,
I mean, here's my idea.
and that's at a 5. Okay, go ahead.
We pull a halo.
Oh yeah, that's
A
possible.
halo.
We spear straight into the middle of their formation and force them to fight around us.
Well, so here's the thing: we're not actually trying to stay in the fight. We're trying to get to
Yeah.
the Devastation arc to get in a porthole.
This is these
Porthole?
yeah it
Perhaps
this
a
is
finger bay.
this is what we're gonna look like.
Or-
Okay, look at roll 20. This is what we're trying to do. You're trying to get into this right here. This well, I hit this blue up here. You're trying to
We're
get
trying to pull Star Wars.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except you're supposed
Not,
to
wait,
you're
not a Star Wars, a Star War. The Star War.
yeah, you're supposed to get on the ship. And right now it's a insane number of drones and fighters and interceptors that are out there. And then they've got capital weapons as well on the. Well, no, it says it. No, it says it's only drones. So yeah, so they're
It's all drones.
yeah, it's all drones, but it's like thousands of them. I mean, they're incredible. It outnumbers you, and they can just swarm on a ship like bugs and just tear them up.
Oh my god.
What?
The cat and the
Oh
Luke.
God!
That's good. That's a good Luke with the bubbly eyes. Okay, anyway, so there's where we are. We're gonna get back into battle. Let's get going. Let's see if we can get this battle done. All right, so we're here on the map. I'm trying to get it so we can see
Googly eyes.
that. Okay, and you are joined by. Let me get the bad guys on the screen and let's get going. Yeah, you have all of them are over here at this edge. There's a bunch of them because you guys decided to do 2 ships. Are you sure you don't want to have one ship go into the battle and just put all you guys on the other ship? I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, that would probably be smarter given the cloaking device. We should do that.
But anyway, whatever. Let's just get it going. I got basically 8 ships that's going to be here because you got. All right, let's go. All right. So now the other thing is open up your additional commands, your additional command list. You have the ability to encourage allies. You can attack the Arc Prime shields. You can scry the Arc Prime, which the magic officer attempts to divine information about the Arc Prime's defenses, or you can scan it. This one will go against that. The Civ. Let me check. Hang on. I got. Make sure we have 4. Oh yeah, and there's a destroyer. So you got the big guy. They have those little guys, but you have this big guy too. Let me roll him around.
Oh, that's pretty. I want to hack it and make it our own.
Yeah, it's a destroyer.
Sibs, intergalactic space sibs.
So actually, I guess you're gonna have to have 2 of them. Shit. All right, so we got 2 of them. All right.
Like you could put like a rail cannon on.
Yeah. So anyway.
Wait, we have the drone our RTS codes or whatever.
They're different because those were ground drones. These are space drones. So no,
But
because they're controlled by that on that planet, and these are controlled on the ship.
right, but they would still read the RTS code and not attack because they would think we're Civ.
Oh fuck, that's right. You did have it so you could do that. All right, so I'll let you do that to one ship. Which ship are you gonna do it on?
Phantom Ace.
Prime.
All right, so you're gonna make Phantom Ace cloaking and as a friendly. So
Yep.
are you gonna just put all you guys on there on that one and fly in as soon as it? Now you still have to take down the shields. That was part of the thing. Once you take down the shields, though, you'll be able to fly right through. So, what do you want to do?
Guys,
What?
Do you want to get together and stay on this and
Yes.
avoid
Yeah.
the combat altogether, pretty much, and put this one out here as a distraction, and then you guys just fly right on by in the Phantom Ace, and your NPCs go out here and
Wait,
on the
hold
Star
on.
brand and get it blown all
Are we
down.
about to pull a blood orc
Okay.
Gundam blood
So-
orc move?
Well, let him finish.
no, hold on. The original thing we had done is we divided our PC crew up. There's half of us on the Star brand and half of us on the Phantom Ace.
Right.
He's asking, are we going to put all the PC crew on the Phantom Ace and skip combat and just let the 40 basically red shirt stewards fly the Star brand?
Yeah. And that way you're assured you're going to gain into that. So then we basically skip the combat unless you want to play as the Star brand. But you'll do all the other skill checks, and we'll play the battle out in our heads instead of having to take the turns to do the moves of Star Combat.
So what are we doing?
We got 20 minutes left today. We can finish the book if we do that today.
Then let's finish the book. That would be my vote.
Yeah, I would say we all stay on the Phantom Ace,
Okay.
have the Star brand deal with
Alright.
combat while we slip by.
Yep. All right, so that's the way we'll do it. All right, so here we go. Let me get back to where we are. Start out with we roll a d6 to figure out which one we're going to start with. Let me get it so I can see. So 3. That means we're going to work with the thick of the battle on this roll. You can do okay. Once you've allocated the fleets, you can attempt a DC 20 intelligence, wisdom, or charisma check for each area of engagement. Okay, so keep these in mind. Take a look at your intelligence, your wisdom, and your charisma. A different one of you,
down pat.
okay, a different one of you can attempt each of these 3 checks and choose which kind of check you attempt. So you get to pick your check, and you can take turns doing it wherever you want to do. The one who is attempting the check gets a circumstance bonus equal to the number of fleets allocated to that area. So you get to add down here if you're Eoxian 14, 6, 6, 3, and 6. Okay. And then if you devote all of your attention to the fleets, you'll get a +4 to the check, but you'll forego your starship actions, which in this case you're really not going to do any. So if it succeeds, you'll get, if the check succeeds, we add 1 to each of these numbers. When the number gets to 10, you're done. Basically, the shield one is your main one. When it gets to 10, you'll be able to land whether the station or the battle is still going on. Okay? All right.
Okay.
So we're starting with the thick of the battle. So that's the one we're working on right now. Thick of the battle is the first roll. Okay, so you must still engage with the Arc Prime's defensive fleet to land on the ship's hull and force your way inside. As the starship combat begins, they all appear. Okay. Yeah, so that's where it is. So we start with that. Okay, we'll come back to let's see, Prasagi. No, we're not going to do that yet. Okay, we'll start here. Okay. I hate it when they put stuff in just space. There's a chart on here that goes like 5 pages later, and it's confusing. Okay. Okay, so you guys get to pick one of those 3 things to roll, and if you're successful, you will move up in the defenses. Intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. Who wants to go?
Got a-
Wisdom or charisma.
I have an 18 in intelligence.
I have a.
Hold on, I'll tell you what my intelligence is
So
as soon as
that-
I can scroll up to it.
So
my
18 is a
wisdom
+4.
25.
Okay. You have a what? A 45?
25 in my wisdom.
25. Okay. So that's
25.
so that's
23
15. So that's a
dexterity.
7. Okay, that's a +7. Okay.
So my intelligence is a 24.
Okay, so that's a plus
7.
7. Yeah, it's 24 and 25 are the same, +7s. Okay. Okay. And you only have to get a 20. So these are not difficult. But if you screw up, it goes. All right. So roll.
I think we got our charisma.
All right. Intelligent, wisdom, charisma. You guys hit it. Pick one. Let's get going.
I'll take wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
All right, roll it then. Somebody pick it, roll it.
Fail.
Okay. So we're at 4.
Should we do intelligence next? Odin?
All right, so let me roll d6. This one is going to be a 6, which is going to be why did they keep it at where?
Why can't I check my roll? Come on, damn it.
All right.
Rolled a 12. So I got 19.
You got 19, so it's yeah. So that's a fail. 6 is the shields. Okay, so we're doing shields. So this one is 4. I can't. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, I'm just gonna type it here. This one's 4.
Hey, Phantom.
Yep.
Didn't you say that there was a circumstance bonus?
Oh,
like
that's
1 or something?
you are right. There is a circumstance bonus. It adds the number of people that we add. So we are now. Oh yeah, that's good.
So we're all passing.
If you devote your entire attention, you get a +4. So yeah, all right. So shields are 6. Sorry, let me get rid of this one though. Yeah, because you guys aren't fighting, so you can use all your thing. You guys are just kind of laying there hidden.
Big brain time.
Yeah, that's big brain games. You guys are really good at this. Coming up with ways to
We're not
skirt.
good. We're just.
You just skirt
see
around
word everything.
Yeah, you skirt around everything. Okay, so now we're moving to the.
Like cockroaches in that matter.
Oh, I'm sorry. The first one was the thick of battle, so that was a 6. God damn it! Can I? Okay. Anyway, next one, you got both of them. So 6 and 6. All right. So the next one is going to be 3. So at 3, we're back to thick of battle. Okay. I'm trying to change that. Okay, go ahead, and whoever decides to be the one roll, go for it.
Which roll are we doing, guys?
That's intelligence.
Yeah, this is for the.
I mean,
this is for the battle. So whatever you roll.
it really just comes down to let's just leave it to whoever has the highest mod. For,
Like I have a plus 11 to my strength. My mod is 11.
do we have to? Is it still on the? Well, unfortunately, I don't think strength is.
Right, but
We're only doing like intelligence, wisdom, or charisma,
so I have 7 on my intelligence.
and I have 7 on my wisdom, which I think that leaves us with the 2 highest, simply because they're the matching.
Yep.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we left.
Okay.
That was gaming. Okay, so I guess take turns.
Go ahead, then.
Hit it. Yeah, you can just take turns and do it. Okay.
Oh no, that's a fail.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fail even with the bonus.
That's a fucking 4.
Yeah.
Why are
Okay.
you rolling?
I don't know.
All right, hold up. All right, so now we're all right. So that one was a 3. So that's the
No, let them do this time.
thick of the battle. Okay, so that
You and I have our strengths, but this part is not one of them.
okay. You guys next. So the next one is the
It's Big Bring Boy and
5.
Wise Cat Moke.
Okay, this is the shields. I got to put these in order. Let me move that around.
Oh, my fucking ears.
Shields. Okay, so we're gonna move that over here. Shields.
So is that me?
Shields is 6. Station.
I guess.
Station battle shields. Okay. So the battle was a fail, so that goes back to a 5. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Waiting on the character sheet.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you got intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So if you've got anything over 20, then go ahead and
That's
roll.
25
by itself.
If you got 24,
Yeah,
20,
25 with the bonus.
right, but that's not the roll. Your roll is 10 minus 10 divided by 2. So it's not an automatic because it's not that's not your bonus. Your bonus is 7 for a 24 and a 25. So you have to roll. You're trying to get a 13, but I'm giving you the +4, so you really only have to get a 16. Okay.
Right, I was just saying I rolled a 21
Oh,
plus the 4
okay.
is 25.
Yes. So yours is arc shields. So the shields go to 7. So you guys are that's a 7. Okay. Next, roll for the thick of the battle.
Well, is it? It's like he's just going between the two things.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, the station defense is a 1 and 2. So
Well, +4, that's 23.
yes. So thick of the battle. So you got a 6 there and then a 7 on the shields. Okay. So 6. Wish I had my daughter's computer. I could just write on it. And a 7. Okay, there we go. All right, the next one is a 1. So this one's for station defense. Okay. All right, somebody roll it. Station defense.
It's coming.
Okay, there you go. All right, so 6 for that. All right, cool.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm also being yelled at.
Okay. All right, so the next one is going wrong button. Okay. Next one is shields. So let's see if we can knock these shields out. All right, somebody else roll. Okay, +4 is still a 19. That's a fail. Okay. So that we're back to 6. All right, next is, let's see if we can keep this moving. I keep hitting the wrong button. Next is a 3, so that means thick of the battle. Okay. Okay, roll.
All right, I'm back.
All right. Ches just rolled. Who's next? Does Hiroshi have anything? Do you guys have something in those? What, Reinhold had 24, right? On one of them?
I don't know, but I think he's.
I don't have anything for intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
Okay.
That's above.
I have
How is it I
21
have it?
intelligence.
I have 18
Yeah,
intelligence.
He has 24.
All right.
Hey,
I have
gaming.
22 in intelligence.
Yeah, if you got above a 20, you can try to roll this. I mean, it's fine.
The
Anybody
only
that's
thing
got
I
above
have
a
above
20 can try
20
to
is
roll.
dexterity.
Okay, that's fine.
Now it's not
If
dexterity.
you're not get over a 20, then let's just try. We want to try to make them.
All right, I can try my intelligence then.
Okay, so
What?
all right, so you're gonna roll for number 5, which is gonna be the shields. All right, go for it.
Ah,
Shields go back to 5. All right.
11.
Kind of why I was saying the highest roll.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah.
Go for the
Guys,
highest. Then
we
that's
need to
fine.
let only the 2 on the highest.
All right.
okay?
Whoever's the highest, go ahead and roll that. I won't take that
Just
away.
let them roll. Just let them roll.
All right.
I'll
Who,
Yeah,
roll
I
this
can't.
time.
I can't do crap unless
Everyone
it's
else has our
dexterity.
strengths at different points.
right.
Oh damn, that's good.
This,
Nailed
this is
it.
theirs.
Okay. So we got. So I'll count that as a 7 then. Okay. Let's go. 7. All right. So the next one, roll for arc prime shields again. Okay. And that's an 8. That's good. There you go. Now you're making some headway. All right. So a 2. This is back to station defenses. All right. So 8.
Oh, and an RPG
Plus
is
4, so
tutorial
that's
is 2
good.
hours.
8 and 7.
That's a what?
17 plus 4 is a pass. So it's a 7, but I'm writing it right. Okay. Next one, roll again for the thick of the battle. Yep.
23 total.
Okay, that's a 7. You're good there. Next, we're going to go back to thick of the battle. Okay. Yep. 8. There we go. So the battle sways back and forth as you yeah. See, you guys are supposed to remind me. I'm supposed to like make this interesting for the people at home. The battle wages on, and you start to see a lot of these drone fighters starting to fall into each other. The station defense looks like it's being swarmed. Roll for the station as Absalom Station gets just surrounded by dozens of these guys, and there's a massive explosion that takes out over half of them. All right, so the station is now up to an 8. Okay, we look back at the shields, and the shields seem to be flickering, and you guys go after the shields again, and you pass, so you're at 9. The shields are at minimal. You think that with one more of these bad boys, you guys will break these shields through. Roll me a piloting check, Enzo, and Hiroshi roll me like a dex check, just to see how
Yay!
the and Pixel, roll me an engineering check. Let's just see what's going on with the rest of these drones out here in the battle.
Did you say a piloting check?
Yeah,
or
you can roll
dexterity?
piloting. You roll piloting, yeah, or engineer. Yeah, so engineering, screw loose programs something to change the coordination, and there are, I think that 1,
At
2,
this point,
3 of
I
these
probably
guys
pushed the button and heard a beep
disappeared.
and got spooked.
Okay, 3 of those get disappear. Gene Lair. Okay. And with a 39 piloting check, this one takes a lot of damage. This boy here does. He is hurt, and he's on fire. So this one you see like air. There's no air venting, but you see like plasma venting. All right, and then and the dex was a fail. All right, so we're back to the main roll. We're on 4. We're back to the thick of the battle. The battle seems to be thinning out. Go ahead and roll me your other checks for that. 18, so that's a 9. The defense forces in the battle have broken through the blockade of the Civ drones, and they seem to have caused some disruption in the communication system somehow. It looks like maybe you guys figured out how to jam these guys. They start flying into each other. Okay. All right. And yeah, so it looks,
We're playing sabotage as loud as all the ships can play them at once.
yeah, so it's getting good. All right, now the next
Now
one.
we're going to take a page out of Star Trek.
All right, so we're back to the thick of the battle. Let's see if we can wrap this battle up with this next roll. No, we're back to 9. We're back to 8 actually.
Roll a damn 6.
Yeah, you roll a 6. That's not gonna work. All right, so we're back to
Enzo,
8.
give me my fucking dice back.
Dude, I just rolled a 6 too.
All right, so
I mean, this...
now we're at the
Don't blame me.
shields.
Look, you want your dice back? You gotta go through gaming because he's the one that's been rolling in 19s and 17s.
Oh!
Oh,
Give me my dice back.
shields. They seem to start to bounce back up again. All right, so now we're gonna go a 3 to the thick of the battle again. Let's see if we can get this to finish.
Come on, Chess.
There seemed to be
Come on.
some
Hey.
reinforcements that came out. Nailed it. Okay. So we're at
Nice.
9. There we go. Nice. All right. So then now we're going to go to the shields again. Okay.
I mean, 2 people rolled, so we could use that 25.
Yep.
Five
So
for the shields.
we can count that. That's a 9 for that. So we're going to now roll for the thick of the battle and see if we can wrap this battle up.
Nah, it comes out to 19.
Nope. Back to 9. Yeah.
Could he
Back
burn
to 8.
a
Okay.
resolve point to try and redo that?
Yes, you can.
There we go.
That'll do it. The battle for space is won. They have figured out a way to jam the drones, and they
Goddamn, for a second I thought there was like battle for the grid.
and these guys. All right, so roll me engineering and piloting, and
I
if
can
you've
do
got
engineering.
science or gunnery, I don't care. Roll something for that whatever you're good at, Hiroshi. You guys go ahead and roll
That's
these.
my dexterity.
Yeah.
Elect me next president.
No.
Nice. Okay, so then that takes out the rest of these guys. So you, with your engineering, you actually
Good
assisted
lord.
and told them what to do. Oh, he maxed at his
Easy.
dexterity. He shows the way for Enzo to fly through. Enzo, roll a piloting check. See if you can run these 2 guys into each other.
Okay.
All right. Nice. Enzo runs circles around each other, and the weapons actually fire on each ship. These 2 are.
Remember what the Millennium Falcon did in Empire Strikes Back to the 2 stars?
You got the 2
Yeah.
Star Destroyers that crash into each other?
And that's what, yeah,
You mean
the big
lean a
battle
little to the
stars.
left?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so these guys just start getting wiped out, and they're done. Okay, let's go back here. We still got the station is still under attack by a few more things, and it's still on fire. The shields are still up, but barely. So let's see if we got to which one we're gonna go with.
What the funny thing is, the Millennium Falcon only does like turn slightly to the left.
It drifts left, not even turn slightly. It drifts.
Chess, I think we're back to you, bud.
All right, so 12.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Slightly to the left.
shields get they start fixing the
Mark.
shields again.
Burn a resolve.
All right, burn resolve
Sure, I'll
if you
do
want
it.
to. Yeah. To see if you can overload the shields.
Oh!
Yes, you
There we go.
overloaded the shields. Nailed it.
Damn.
Okay. So then that's excellent. So now the shields are down. You were able to load. Go ahead and we'll finish up with the stat. Roll me one more. Reinhold
I got,
will make his
natural
station
20.
9. So let me one more person roll.
He
So-
rolled at 27.
Yeah. So,
Reinhold did.
yeah, but it's still at a 9. It's got to get to a 10. So that's what I'm. One more.
Both beaches got a nat 20.
Yep. 23. That finished it. And the station is safe. So as far as you see, all the drones are down or not in control anymore. They're kind of out there, but it looks like there's some connection was lost. So you guys have now.
They're just free floating.
Yeah. They're flying without attacking some people because they kind of don't You know what you guys did? Maybe you overloaded the circuit with the RTSs and made everybody friendly. If
Yep.
for the ones that you didn't jam. So
Oh,
and then
we
you can
fucked
go
up
and
their
you guys could
IFF detector thingies.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, your enemy detectors. You registered
Identify
everybody's
friend or
friendlies.
foe.
Yep. Okay, so now we got to get here. All right, so let's move to that part. So now we got to get to this airlock. Okay, so with a
Mean chest.
all right, let me read this. Okay. With a final silent volley, the Armada unleashes a storm of weapon fire at the Civ vessel. Every missile, laser, and plasma cannon at the disposal focuses at a single point a few kilometers above the Arc Prime's bulk. Energy cackles in spiderweb patterns across the shields, dissipating outward from the blast. Yet this time, the ship's power fluctuates. The barrier warps, forming a swirling vortex as the Armada's volleying pierces a hole through it. A dwarf-looking Vesk wearing a uniform of the Steward Admiral appears on the view screen, a fresh gash across his head, and his crew scrambling to put out a small fire in the background. By Darmarish Blade, we've done it, he roars. We don't know how long the breach will stay open. I'm assigned the last of our unscathed ships to escort you in. Good luck and give 'em hells. Then a squadron of ships move into a defensive formation, all directed toward the Arc Prime. Pinwheels of point defense fire light up the line of descent toward the surface. A stray blast from the ship's surface rips through one of the escort vessels, leaving nothing but a trailing cloud of fire and debris. In the last moment, the others veer off, leaving your ship to hurtle through the gap in the shield alone. When the blaze of weapons fire clears, the scarred hull of the Arc Prime is revealed as dozens of surface turrets begin to track your movement. Okay, from here, we're going to go to event number 2, with you landing safely. Okay, so you, Enzo, go in and roll me a piloting check. Let's make sure you don't nat 1 this thing and
Crash the ship.
into it.
43 works. I'll take 10.
All right, 43. You come in and you use all your focus.
I don't trust my dice.
You come in and you land at 43. It's you dodge all of the weapons turrets which came online after all of the drones stopped. And you get close enough so they can't do any harm to you. And you land your ship right here. Well, shit, I got the wrong button open. So bring your ship out here and put it on the, you can do it. Yeah. Select move. Okay. Bring your ship out. Bring your ship and land it out right there. Yeah. So we're going to, all right, so let's try to get this real size because these boxes are 10 feet. You guys are about that big. A large destroyer. Yeah. You guys can bring it on in and park it right there. All right, so you land.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you land it right there. What's left of the Allied fleets undertakes a desperate maneuver to get you through the shields. Hundreds of good people died as the disabled. Let's see. No, you're good. All right, so you land there. While the Armada's precision and your expert piloting can bring it as close as it can to the ultimate target, constant defensive fire prevents any ship from flying directly to the airlock entrance. You are forced to land. Oh, all right, that's why. You can't get exactly close to it. It says you're forced to land back here. You must make
any reason why?
Yeah, it says that there's still defense guns and stuff firing around here. You can't get close enough to it.
But they wouldn't target us because of our RTS code.
Well, let's see what else it says. It says constant defensive. Oh, because it's just constant barrage. Even though they're not targeting you directly, they're shooting at the other people, and it's just lasers are coming out so fast from all of these things.
Right,
that
but
you
I
can't.
would assume that even an AI wouldn't shoot, its own vessel just to shoot through it to somebody else.
Anyway,
necessary. Well, it's also something you have to consider is that maybe the AI is also fly around that no-fly zone, because why the fuck would you fly into certain depth?
Yeah,
Because the airlock's right there.
well, all right, but that's anyway. So what it says is that you're forced to land some distance away from the airlock, and you must make your way across the stretch of the Arc Prime surface. Most of the surface consists of uneven terrain and some unknown materials. Actually, I guess you know what? For reals, you would probably be landing out here. Let's make this. Let's make use of this big ass map. Okay, so we'll say that you have to land out here. That these turret guns and other things, it's just not a clear landing spot for you. And let's just say that it's that the if you get too close here, that it's screwing with your navigation and you just don't feel comfortable. But you're gonna land out here where there's a flat part, but this is all uneven terrain, so you're gonna be slowed and everything else. All right. Reading what else it says. It says most of it's uneven terrain and unknown material. Protrusions jut out at odd angles. There's fissures that dot the landscape at irregular intervals, and you've also got holes here and stuff where it's been shot at. The combination of the Arc Prime's size and the magnetized hull provides standard gravity for you that get close to the surface, but any creature that flies or jumps 45 feet or more above the surface will enter zero gravity, and you can be targeted by the weapons. So if you try to get too fancy and fly over there, you're going to get shot down. Okay. The mystical nature of the Civ's vessel quantum hyperspace drive is also interfering any teleportation effects, and that's part of the reason why you can't get directly next to this. Is because of the quantum hyperspace drive is screwing with your sensors, so you'd be kind of landing blind. So Enzo taking 10 is going to land over here safely and get you down in one piece. All right, so now this will occur over several phases. You've got to duck anti-personnel. You've got to duck battle debris getting flung into you. You got to duck friendly fire as the other ships continue to shoot at you, at this ship. There's energy surge, there's molten metal, there's psychic barrages, and drone interceptors that new drones keep getting released. And there's unexploded new munitions, as there are some still intact nuclear missiles that are embedded in the ship that did not explode. So we're gonna get fun with this. Okay, so most of this is going to consist of your actions. Your encounter ends when you accrue a certain number of successes equal to 3 times. Okay, so you gotta get 12 success. Or no, you got, how many people we got here? We got 6 tonight. So you gotta get 3 times 6. So we gotta get 18. You gotta get 18 successes. All right. So let me check real quick on the rules on this to make sure. Okay, so you can activate ability with no check. You can analyze using computer engineering, perception, or physical science. You can divine using mysticism. You can fly if you have a fly speed. You can use acrobatics. Oh, it says if you fly, you can use acrobatics and have a fly speed. You can mitigate failure. You can navigate, scramble, and take cover. Okay, so each one of these things will give you something. Activate an ability you can activate your spells or your special abilities, whatever you want to do to move, to try to counteract this thing. You don't really earn successes using this, but you can do some things to bypass some of the distance, or can count for one of the 3 successes if you can use a spell or something to help you out. Analyze is going to give you a +2 circumstances to another skill check. And if you succeed by more than 5, you can grant this bonus to 2 people. Okay. Divine, you get you give a little prayer, and you can earn, if you're successful, you can earn 1 success. And you can get 2 if you beat it by 5. So this is the way.
So what are we doing? Just trying to make our way over to the airlock?
Well, basically, it's going to be skill checks. So what I'm going to do, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm rolling you start walking to the airlock.
So why don't
each
we
one
just
so just bring your
drive?
Oh, your car. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine. Well, because
because it's got magnetic tires. It's got a piercing grappling hook, so if we get flung off, we can just shoot it and reattach and wheel ourselves back in. And then it's got a harness, so anything that hits us has to bypass the harness.
can
It's full cover.
right, but can you drive over things that are like? I mean, some of these are like big holes, and some of these are like mass. I mean, like some of these are like turrets. I mean, some of these are like big giant cannons and stuff like that. I mean, it's not like there's a road out here. This is the side of the ship that has all kinds of stuff on it. So I'm not sure you can get that
Well,
vehicle.
with the way it's popped out, I can't tell elevation.
Yeah, I know. But anything that is a line that's not a grid line has elevation.
Well,
Or
that's the
depth.
problem.
Yeah.
There's a lot, so I
Yeah.
can't tell what is and what isn't.
I don't think
Except for this.
I don't think you can use a vehicle. Let's just keep it that way. Let's keep it simple. All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll. I got a 1. So now you have to fight the anti-personnel turrets. Massive plasma turrets rise up from hatches that are below the surface, and they lock onto you. The turrets are too large to be damaged by your weapons, and are equipped with magical sensors that lets you see and lets them see invisible creatures. At the end of the phase, each PC will be targeted by turret fire. Each attack will target the EAC with a plus 30 range attack bonus and deal 76 plus 16 electric damage and fire damage.
We can't damage an anti-personnel turret.
Massive plasma turrets rise. The turrets are
You
too
said-
large to be
and-
damaged by your current weapons and are equipped with magical sensors. So it
Yeah,
says
you said
can't-
anti-personnel. They're not.
No, they are
not that massive.
anti-personnel. They are anti-personnel, and it does.
So they're like a 50 cal.
They're plasma, first of all. So it's
Well, right, but
it says you cannot attack them. So what you're going to be doing?
yeah, that's a little dumb.
It would be like a tank thing pulling up and shooting.
Well, a tank is not
people.
anti-personnel. Anti-personnel, the biggest anti-personnel that we have today would be like a dual twin 50 cal.
Okay, well,
Or maybe a light autocannon.
this is plasma,
That's
and
still
it's
a
in
50
space
cal.
in the future.
No, autocannons are bigger.
Anyway, during each phase, you get to perform one of those checks. You to have a success or failure. So let me see here. It says,
But what does that get us? Like, are we moving
Right.
or?
the hazard it occurs over several phases, which represent 1 minute of action. You move your way across. At the beginning of each phase, I pick from the table and randomly determine a hazard that you need to overcome. The hazards will either damage or slow you. Many of the obstacles don't take full effect until the end of the phase. There's a 50% chance that the obstacle marked with a asterisk, which some of those will remain in effect. You will roll the same obstacle for the next phase or another obstacle marked with the asterisk, and you get a roll again. So, for example, if you're faced with the battle debris, there's a 50% chance that you must deal with the penalties from the battle debris and other random obstacles. If that random obstacle is battle debris again, you will roll until you get a different result. Okay, so the first is the anti-personnel turret. So now you have to roll or do something. You can take cover, you can scramble, you can navigate, which is a survival check. So you can do survival, athletics, computer engineering, perception, physical science, mysticism, acrobatics. So basically tell me what your best skill is, and we'll just go down in order. Let's just put the order up.
In this
here.
situation, my
Hey.
survival.
Right.
I got a question for you, bud.
Yeah.
It's after.
I know.
It's
Now
after
it's
time,
11:15
game time.
because everybody had to talk through this till we figure out how to play it. I guess we're gonna have to start here because it's after 11. I've got a long day tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. I got to get up super early.
So anyway, we will.
At least.
All right, here's a sneak peek of what you're going to run into next week. I'll show you this because you are going to run into this creature named Pazio Dioth. Pasiodiath is a big.
That's a
Fucking
dragon.
it
It's a
is.
space Durgan.
It's a space dragon.
Oh dear.
Yep. So we're gonna run into a space dragon next week. It is a
Kinda look-
female old void dragon. So she is from the void.
A void worm.
Yeah. So we'll run into her next time. But for now, we've got to make it from here to there, and you guys got to roll skill checks, and we'll figure it out next week. I'll read through it again to make sure.
How big is 50? How big is a 50 cal?
It is
Big.
basically a dildo.
A what?
Space Kid
Yes, you
dildo?
heard me.
It's the
Yes.
size of a pet of like a soda can. That's too big.
It's a normal dildo, so it's not one of those gigantic ones, but it's it's.
So it's about the size of
Good night,
my
all.
Pencil.
It's
My
it's basically
point-
the shells are
my
this
whole
size.
point-
Cannon.
The shells are
My
about that
whole
size.
point to that is we should still be able to
right,
attack
good
it
night,
with heavy
Enzo.
weapon.
Appreciate y'all.
All
Thank
right,
y'all.
but
Good night.
Later.
the whole point is this: you're using skill checks, not weapons. That's the entire point of this whole thing. Is it's a skill
Right, but the
check.
whole thing is bad writing, and
It could be an armored plasma. Even though the gun may be that size, the whole thing could be armored or protected by shields. Or
but then
anything else.
it's still anti-personnel.
Yeah,
which
it
actually
pops
has a
right
weight
up,
limit
and
to it.
it's just like it's just like popping up a 50 cal machine.
But I mean, the whole purpose for heavy weapons was originally designed to take out technicals, like the one we're facing.
This is a starship. What are you talking about?
I
Technicals?
really. Oh my lord! It's
I know.
okay. Never mind.
No, I know what you're saying, but I know in most cases, in theory, you could. But this is like, it just says that your weapons aren't advanced enough.
Because advanced enough? That's poor writing again.
Then you can. I'll
This
tell you.
thing is more advanced than high
right.
velocity hyper jet.
All right, here we go. Eleanor Farron is who you direct any of the comments to about this. Eleanor Farron that wrote the Starstone Blockade. You can argue
Right.
with her.
So I could just get an email that just says I did what I did and I'm getting paid.
Yeah, you can email her at Paizo, I'm guessing. All right. Anyway,
But I mean, that's not actually her fault, but that's beside the point.
the whole point
I'm
of
pretty
this.
sure this whole entire book series is just gonna be like bad writing here, bad encounters there.
Yeah, but the fact that we're not doing anything about it is kind of crap in my opinion. But anyway, y'all have a good night.
It's cringe. I can't believe I just said that unironically. Dear
Wow.
God.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
I need to go gargle bleach now.
It's a bit delayed for me to go back into playing.
All right, thank you for
Final
everybody
Fantasy
that's
14.
watching, and you can see this cluster of a show next week, Sunday night at 8 o'clock. And good night, everybody.